Welcome to the Blunt Opinion Podcast. I'm here with my man Ty, aka I Ain't Gonna Hold You.
Nope.
And my man Rod.
Yo.
And we have a special guest. She's a relationship coach. Her name is Adora.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's good?
Yo. Adora.
The Explorer.
So can you tell us a little about yourself?
What's a relationship coach do?
Yeah,
My
so a relationship coach stems from the term life coach.
Okay.
And a life coach essentially helps people with achieving their goals. So in life coaching, they will have specific niches, and mine happens to be relationships. So I have clients who want to work on specific things within themselves so that they are essentially more marketable for other singles.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Details. Details.
Speechless.
Since we have a relationship coach,
Put me on.
since we have a relationship coach, we can speak about some relationship things, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the first question I have though is, what is more important to a man in a relationship? Is it sex or his peace?
Oh, here we go.
Good question, Leah.
I'm kicking shit off.
I would say sex, to be honest, man, because without that physical attraction and you get in your bag and y'all having sex and shit like that, I think that comes with peace, I would say.
Yeah.
So I think I would rather have sex than peace, because I think sex can bring peace to the relationship.
I think my piece.
My thing is, okay, if you fucking the right or whatnot, she's at peace, right?
For sure.
No.
I think that's a part of peace.
I think so.
I think
man.
it's according to the woman.
I
Because
definitely,
you could piss a woman off to the point where sex ain't gonna matter.
that's definitely true. Woman's perspective. I think I agree more so with Ty that men seek peace. They just find it in sex. So, in my opinion, and I mean, correct me if y'all disagree, because I'm obviously not a man, but you can have a female that you're dealing with. She could have a super soaker 3000. Had a the meanest head game in the world, and every time you leave the house and go to the grocery store, it's supposed to take you 12 minutes to get home. It take you 14. The bitch stab out your tire. Is that something that you're gonna want to continue to deal with just because she got some bomb, pussy and some good head?
That's a bag. I ain't gonna hold you. She's right. I agree totally. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm 100% with her right now.
That's what I was telling you.
There's more to peace than sex. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I
like peace.
That shit would be so fucked up. Imagine
2 minutes.
It's women out there that's like that. You think that all these Tyler Perry movies that then came out, all these movies about like the
fake.
angry black woman.
They're not fake, but they
No,
base
no,
it off
I'm
of
not saying
reality.
that they're based on true events,
Yeah.
but they're so funny, they're so comical because there's some truth behind it. It's definitely women out there like that.
It's crazy.
damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all up with that.
She got me.
That shit. Yeah. I'm not saying shit. My shit. It might change the subject out there.
No, we can't change the subject.
I'm just talking shit. Yeah. We got rules, nigga.
That's a big ass monkey wrench this week.
Exactly.
She threw one.
She hit me dead in my fucking nose with that shit. G. Like, what?
No sex.
Because just my perspective on it.
But thing is though, no. But my bad, Lee. I didn't mean to cut you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, sex. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I fucked it up. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sex can definitely bring you peace, not just as a man, but as a woman too. It's like, you are combining your energy with, another person, but that same energy can turn volatile very quickly. You just gotta watch who you combining that energy with. So,
I think sex creates a moment.
you say you think what?
It creates a moment.
A moment?
Depending on how much the moment lasts, it creates just a moment. You still gotta be in the house with her for the whole day.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
For that moment, everything is good.
You gotta understand,
Exactly.
women are emotional, so any little thing can trigger them.
So what if
Do you agree with that, Adora? I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask
No,
you because when you say a woman are emotional, not being a woman.
So no. I definitely feel like of the two genders, women are definitely more emotional than men. I think men are very logical and rational, and women tend to react first and then attempt to back it up with logic after. So the initial reaction came from pure emotion, but it was then, backed up with some logic. It's like, yeah, I stabbed out your tires and it was because I was angry, but the reason I was angry is because you was 2 minutes late coming from the store. So in her mind, yes, it sounds logical.
That's crazy,
yes,
bro.
it sounds just, but it was a reaction off of her emotions.
2 minutes.
Could you do something in 2 minutes though? Like if you really wanted to get it off, like
I mean, you could pump in the bathroom at the grocery store, I guess.
That's how they think.
that's a quick pumper.
Some women think like that. Some women think like that. Like, he can do a lot in 2 minutes.
That's not even enough.
She probably thinking like, damn, he ain't even go to the grocery store.
Well, that same female probably got a track on his car, so I don't know.
Oh, she put a
I
tracker
can
on
find
my
my iPhone app on the computer at home, and she just watching a move.
I want to elaborate on the peace thing because
Would it be cool? Okay, y'all got peace, but physically or sexually, that shit ain't working.
No, 'cause
Or
that's
is
my
she still
point.
at
No,
peace?
That was my point earlier.
no. Why? Because the peace it make us do more. If we got peace at home, it makes us do more.
You think so?
Yeah, that makes us be more affectionate. It makes us be.
I feel like I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Like, you can sit here and you can namaste as fuck with somebody. You can sit, crisscross applesauce and meditate or talk to Jesus, whatever you choose to do. But if there's no chemistry, if there's no physical attraction, what the fuck are we doing together? We a yoga club.
Okay, so now I flip it like this.
Cool for a little while, but after a while,
It's like, okay, we have
I said I flip it.
me a nut.
Okay, I flip it.
Yeah, you
I
want
flip
physical
it.
attraction, nigga. Like you don't.
I understand that, but I flip it like this. There are men out there that if you bring them peace, they'll do more.
And that nigga is 85.
So we're talking about those men.
not 85.
Nigga 85.
That's my granddad.
Yeah, that's my granddaddy. Nigga, what you talking about?
I mean, I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Where there are some men out here where literally peace is their number one priority. However, that does get old. So as long as you can, have sex without Viagra, you're trying to fuck on something. So if you're not sexually attracted to that something, then like what are you doing?
That's your friend, nigga.
Okay, so now
when they write your obituary, that's gonna be your little friend.
So let's minimize it again. Now you got a man that he requires peace. You give him his peace, he give it back in return as infection. After the affection, he gives the sex well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he does all the things that he's supposed to do for her.
Right.
Why? Because that's what triggered him. I'm getting my peace at home.
I get that.
I'm getting my peace at home.
I get it, but I still don't agree with it.
I agree with it
Because I don't feel like I'm
getting my peace at home.
A lot of men. I don't want to say a lot of men. Some men I know. I'm not gonna.
I just think a lot of times black men and black women, they just get toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic as hell.
Yeah.
So they don't understand the right love.
I 100% agree with that. 100%. I'm not gonna say most black men and women.
I ain't saying most. I'm just saying some.
I would say men and women in general. They are definitely, and a lot of things are psychological. It comes from deep-rooted issues that you may have suppressed as a child.
Childhood, being in home.
So, for instance, abandonment issues. I definitely have abandonment issues. I feel like everybody has some sort of like trauma in which they experience, but abandonment issues stem from things like, not feeling loved or not feeling appreciated as a child, not like having your voice suppressed as a child, not feeling like you belong. So that's where mine comes from. Is I used to have like older family members tell me like, oh, you're not really our blood family. And that shit has dragged me through horrible relationships for the last 10 years of my life. And takes a lot of introspection, you know, really just digging deep, like, yo, I really do have issues. Like, there is one common denominator in all the horrible things that I've been through in relationships. That's me. So it starts with working on yourself. So I definitely agree that there are a lot of toxic people dealing with each other, and that causes trauma bonds. So in their mind, they think, oh, this is love. Like, this is what love feels like, and in reality, it's really.
You know, it's funny. That was the question I had about that we just spoke about not too long ago. Why does a woman not feel love? Why is it like? Let me look it up because I don't want to fuck it up. I'm gonna keep fucking it up. Okay, the question I had essentially, initially rather was, why is it when a woman doesn't see insecurities in a man, she doesn't feel the love is real?
And that's exactly
Because
that.
confidence. She never seen that in a man.
I'm saying what I'm saying.
So
is
it's not that she hasn't seen it in a man. It's the fact that when you are growing up, think about all of the relationships that you've seen in your life, right? How many of them were healthy relationships? How many of them were monogamous? And how many of them did not have any toxicity that you visibly saw?
If you're black, you're goddamn.
I'm just kidding in general. Even in white families, like
no, it happens
like
to everybody.
Like anybody, right? Mm-hmm. So the more that you see toxicity, the more that you normalize it, right? Yeah. So the more times you see, like, okay, well, whenever I get into an argument, or whenever mom and dad gets into an argument, dad throws a plate and mom throws a chair. That shit becomes normal to you. You think that whenever I'm angry, I'm supposed to resort to violence. Yeah. So that's why. It's because toxicity, violence, like all that bullshit that falls under that umbrella, they think that shit is normal. It's a normal response to have a nigga argue with you and fuck you up and smack you in your face or spit on you or whatever. Right. Me, I'm not, listen, I'm past that shit. Like,
you leave that shit in your 20s.
I'm not even fighting no more. 911, what's your emergency? I got too much shit to lose.
911. Get the fuck out of here.
You fucking right. You fucking right. I work.
You calling the cops?
Listen, I work for corporate America, okay? If I'm out here getting caught in the streets, getting arrested, getting the cops called on me because I done beat the shit out of somebody's son because he decided it was cool to put his hands on me.
What makes you think it win?
Listen, I done held my own with some of the best of them, okay?
I'm just trying to put it in perspective.
I done held my own with some of the best ones, but my thing is like, I don't even want to fight anymore. Like, I'm almost 30 years old. Like, I got bad knees, I got a bad back. What I'm gonna be out here fighting for?
I don't blame you. I'm being funny, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to fight either, to be honest.
Exactly. I'm calling the cops. I'm running. I don't have time. I don't play with that.
That's crazy though, cause like, you know what I'm saying, women gotta feel like they gotta do that to feel like they gotta be loved.
I agree. Mm-hmm. That's why I had that question, because
women and men. I'm not gonna just say just women, because there's just some men out there.
Yeah.
That go through stuff that they feel like, yo, that's toxic, that they feel like they need to
that's what I was trying to say, is like, I don't know how a woman could make that feel okay. Like, you know, like it's just crazy to me. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, you know, her like not feeling loved because I didn't slap her today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but
that shit is crazy.
It's the same thing. It's like, it goes back to like attention. It's like,
you're right.
No attention is like horrible. Some attention, even if it's bad attention, is shit is something.
Yeah.
So
that's why you kind of got that, you know, all good guys from this last shit too, because most women like wild niggas,
wild niggas.
Yeah,
because they used to that shit. They
sure.
They's raised.
I'm not trying.
I think there's a lot of women like that.
I don't want to argue,
especially that they'll have like that, like you said, that no father in the family type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No father, no one giving them any attention, and then the first nigga that come in their life, you know what I'm saying? He might be from a toxic situation. Mm-hmm. Like his father was slapping his mother, so first thing he do when he get fed up, he slap the shit out you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And she ain't had no attention, so shit. She like, oh, I guess this is how it's supposed to be.
He loved me. He loved me though. He loved me though.
But you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to elaborate on that, man. Like I don't understand it. That's something I understand it because what we're talking about, but I don't understand how you can get to that.
It's almost like
it's easy to
it's
get.
Almost like if the same person is with that type of person, he or she almost got to be like a psychiatrist.
Exactly.
because you're gonna have to do so many loops, holes, jump over so many hurdles just to get her to a point where, or he to a point to where y'all can coexist.
I have a question that just brought up a really good point for me. So you're talking about basically you being somebody, or not you per se, but somebody being a person where they're secure in their position, they got their shit together mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and they're dealing with somebody who's like really fucked up. I don't want to say damaged, but for lack of a better term, damaged. Do you feel like it's that person's responsibility to kind of like mentor them into a space where they are healed, or do you feel like it is that individual person's job to heal themselves?
I think by default, because that's what they actually do when they're in that type of relationship, and that's what make people stay longer than they supposed to stay.
But I think you have to find it within yourself at some point to want to do better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like you have to see it for yourself and then understand. Like there's no way a person can make you understand some shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you think so?
I said no.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I thought you were saying, yeah, right, bro. You really did, but nah.
Yeah,
You have to understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand that it's not
And
helping.
it's after so many times, then it's like, yo, you're gonna have to fix it yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to figure it out your own.
Shit, the nigga that's trying to fix you might be like, oh, fuck you.
At
bitch.
some point, it's like, yo, I'm trying to help you.
Exactly.
I feel like plus, you
I
know,
can lead you to the water. I can't help you drink.
if you really love that person, you know, you're gonna try your best to.
You're gonna try.
Yeah, you're gonna try your best to, you know, at least help them out as much as you can until you can't no more.
But then you're gonna get emotionally drained. So that at some point, you're gonna have to say, look, man, I gotta fall back. She gotta figure this out, or he gotta figure this out. They gotta do this.
Right.
I feel like y'all gonna hate me for this, but I don't feel like
bullshit is coming, bro.
I don't feel like it's my responsibility at all as that person's partner, just because. Not to say like I didn't break you, so I don't need to fix you, because I feel like that's really selfish. But it's more so of that's some internal you shit. I don't know how you got to that point, so I don't know how to fix you. I can tell you what I did in a similar situation, but back to what y'all was saying, it's like you cannot force somebody to see things. Like you can lead them in the general direction.
You can get to the root though. You definitely can. If you know how to get to the root and you know how to conversate to get to the root.
Yeah, but
it
it's
is,
like,
but
is
you
that
can
worth
pinpoint
my
the root.
peace?
Yeah.
Is
You can
that
pinpoint
worth
the root.
Yeah,
me?
you can pinpoint. I agree with that. Yeah.
Is that worth me embarking on that journey to try to figure
If you
out?
love that person,
Is it worth my peace? Like I don't
If you
ever.
really love that person, I think you.
Love-
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that love like can
just don't know.
surmount
You just
to
don't
the
know.
amount of peace that it's going to take away from me to attempt to assist that person with something that's so deep rooted that it's causing them to be a fucked up individual. Like I don't think that I can love somebody that much to put myself in harm's way, to put me in a position to where I might now be fucked up because I'm trying to help them.
no, you ain't gonna be fucked up.
How do you know that?
Yeah, you never-
How do you know that?
You don't know.
Like,
Yeah, you
you
don't
sit
know
here,
that
you
shit.
going down this rabbit hole of, oh, let me try to, help so-and-so because they got all these issues from the past.
Right.
You find out, I don't know, they were molested or some shit like that.
Hold on.
And then you like, shit, I suppressed this memory. I was molested. Now you fucked up. Like, and for what? Like, for what? Because you trying to be the nice person? Fuck
Cannonball
that.
into a rabbit hole,
Protected
nigga.
Pull some shit out
my
your bag.
peace.
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro.
Fuck.
That fuck her up too. That'd be tough, man.
It will, but yeah, you threw a fucking monkey.
I think that love thing is a big deal though. If you really love that person, you gonna try your
You gonna try your hardest.
You gonna try your hardest.
Because in the
And
reality
that's
of
a
it,
toxicity too, though.
But
It's
in the-
like
I'm
you're
saying though,
putting
but-
yourself in harm's way. You're literally sitting here saying, like, you know what? I'm gonna cut my wrist open because you're in pain and I'm trying to help you. Like,
in reality, that's what happens.
no,
Yeah.
no, that makes no
what
sense.
happens all the time.
That's what
In reality,
It does, but is it necessary?
yeah,
If
but
you love the person, is love like
That's
you said,
what-
love may
that's
not be
what-
worth your peace.
Exactly.
But would you give it a chance?
It depends on the situation. It depends
You love
on
the
like,
person. Would
but-
you give it a chance?
So not just so much on the love, because to me love doesn't matter. Like I would do that for a stranger, right? But it's more so of, is this something that where I'm essentially like taking a bullet for somebody else when it was another way to go about it, right? Because you sitting here, you jumping a bullet for somebody, and where you jump in front of, a gun for somebody, you take a bullet for somebody, and what happens if, like, you could have just, like, knocked the gun out the hand? Like, it was so many other ways to get to that, that outcome where you did not have to inflict pain on yourself. That's what I'm getting at. It's like, I'm just not in the interest of hurting anymore. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me logically to put myself in a position to hurt myself to help somebody that I love, when in reality, what if we get to that point, I'm hurting, you hurting, and you don't want to help yourself? Now what? Now I'm putting, pressure on you to change. I'm resenting you because I want you to be better. It doesn't make sense to me.
Understandable, but
That's
reality
real
is
shit.
This is what's happened.
But
what
that's
if
real shit, like
but,
for real.
But what if you're in a relationship and something happens to where that person gets hurt? What would you do then? Would you still leave?
What do you mean, like physically hurt or like emotionally
Just saying,
hurt?
like if a woman got pregnant and she was dealing with postpartum depression or whatnot.
So I
Is
feel
it that
like
guy's? Is it his option to just leave just because she's going through shit? I don't think that's right.
No.
If you
I
know
think that
person-
once you're committed,
As a man, I think-
once you're committed is different. So I feel like the
well,
way
if you
that I've
love
been
that
addressing
person,
it
you're
is
already
like,
committed.
not necessarily. I feel like having a baby with somebody, that's commitment. Getting married to somebody, that's commitment. Us being boyfriend, girlfriend, that's not
That's a
really
commitment.
Like, it's not, yes, your commitment is to be loyal to me and my commitment is to be loyal to you.
No, okay, I won't say it's a commitment. It's a pre-commitment.
Yeah, we can. I'm cool with that. But as far we're getting to know each other to see if this situation is going to work. To see if the worst of your shit and the worst of my shit is something that we can say, you know what, that doesn't bother me so much where I want to walk away.
Okay,
So it's pretty much it's just you're kind of fucking finding your middle ground with a person essentially,
When you're dating, yeah.
and that's it. And then after that point, you say, "Oh, we can do this," and then
Exactly.
you get married. I mean, I'm just saying, like
That's my
to
thought
me, it's
process.
simplifying it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, obviously, a lot more
Yeah,
shit
right.
comes
So,
into
Okay,
play,
so
but-
say you in a scenario
Simplifying the
where
process.
your shit might not be as bad as that other person's shit, but you love that person, and you feel you got the tools, or you feel you have the, I guess, the mind frame to deal with her and find the root of that issue.
So my thing is, I feel like that is the biggest mistake that people make when they make these lifelong commitments, such as having children and getting married. That's why 50+% of people who get married end up in divorce.
True.
You think that, okay, well, I can just love this person more, or the love that I have for them is so great that I could just ignore the shit that I hate. Like, no, deal with that shit, because if you don't, it will be the demise of your relationship.
True.
You have to address shit in your relationship. And if you don't like something about somebody that you're dealing with and it's not something that they can change, you have the option to walk away. Love should not be the defining, thing that tells you, like, well, I love this person so much, so I'm gonna stay. That is a mindset of a battered woman. Like, that is the mindset of any, like, victim of domestic violence. I love this person, I'm gonna stay. I love my kids, so I'm gonna stay. No, fuck that. What about my happiness? What about my peace? What about me not getting my ass whooped? What about me not having broken ribs? No, I'm not doing that.
You don't think that's selfish?
It is.
But
It's very fucking selfish. But if you don't put you first, who is?
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't
if
it
you don't
as-
take you out the bullshit, who is?
No one.
Isn't it as human beings though we think we can always change a person?
Absolutely. But we need to stop because you can't.
It's hard because
and
we
I
hear
think
it hard.
Because we think, oh, I'm
We
shit.
human
I can
beings.
get her to
We
change.
human beings.
Exactly. Women think the same way. It's like, oh, he'll love me enough, or my pussy is good enough, or my ass is fat enough, or I'm smart enough, I got a poppin' ass job, I bring all this shit. Bitch, you can bring the table, the chairs, the silverware, the whole damn turkey to Thanksgiving dinner, and the nigga is still cheat on you. It's not about you. It's not. I'm not in the business of changing people, because people do not change for people. People change for themselves.
Like I said, I just expressed that, but I definitely feel
That's
you.
a gem. That's a gem.
You dropping gems.
She dropped
Okay.
it. Okay.
I want to Kobe reference her so bad. I feel like we should just pass her the ball.
Throw it to me.
Pass. Adora.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's a gem.
So, let me get to my next topic. Can men be loyal to one woman?
Yeah, I agree. I think so.
Yeah.
Think so?
Hell yeah.
You just, I guess you just don't.
I do. It just have to be the right woman. Like a dude is gonna be. I'm not gonna say a dude's gonna be a dude because I feel like that's like
It's cliche.
it's fuck. But yeah.
And that definitely-
It's the same thing with women though. It's like if I'm in a situation where right now, like I'm not tied down to one person specifically, but I go on dates here and there, and when somebody, you know, piques my interest, I might settle down with that person. Until that happens, I'm gonna date whoever, whenever, however. That doesn't mean necessarily I'm fucking everybody, but I think it's the same thing for men and women. Like you're gonna settle down with that right person for
So do you think it take men longer though?
I think so.
Is it the woman? Is it the woman's choice? Is it the woman's choice or nah, man? I'm just trying to find out, man.
I do think it's the woman.
It is the woman's choice. Thank you. I've been new. Don't worry about it. I'm on your side.
So you trying to go back to the first
I
podcast?
don't care.
What you
I
trying to
don't
say?
care, Leo.
He said
It's
we
the
didn't have
woman's
to
choice.
rewind, but
It's the woman's choice, man. It's their choice.
Her choice.
No, woman's choice.
Her choice.
It's all women's choice.
Her choice. But how many women you think we can find in her?
No. It ain't about her.
I
bro.
think
saying.
I think that it's not just about me.
If we talking about,
It's not about her.
When I was saying it, I was saying it in a general term.
And that's
So
what we're
the-
speaking about. Is
it-
in general.
In general.
So
So
woman's
I
choice.
wasn't saying it in the individual term. Where
I didn't say individual.
But if you take
It's a woman's choice.
It is.
Women. I'm not saying one man. Her.
If I take
women.
if I take 20 women, we line them up. I go up and down this.
Nigga, it's not flavor
and
of
I,
love.
listen,
It's not flavor of love, bro. It's not
and
flavor
I
of
go
love.
down and listen, hold on, man.
We're not talking
Hold
about
on,
real
G.
chance.
Hold on, let me come on, G. Let me get to my point. Let me get to my point. I put 20 women along this line, and I ask all these 20 women, what is her what's her end game? She gonna say to get married. I guarantee you, 17 of them women single.
So here's the
On the
thing.
street.
You do have a point.
I
but
bet you
I'm not gonna take
17
that
of
away
them
from you.
single.
Right.
So you do have a point. I'm not going to take that away from you. The men do choose who they want to get married to. However, if she didn't choose you first, you would have never had the opportunity to say, that is my wife.
That's a lie. Bro. Okay, hey, hold on.
So you're about to get married, right? How did you approach your future wife?
She approached you?
How did you approach
Did
it?
she come? Hey, bro. I just wanted to talk.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
bro.
for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If she gonna
Had
fuck
she
you down
not
like that,
said,
it's over, nigga.
okay, like I'm trying to hear what you saying. Okay, let's see where this goes. This would not be your wife.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm getting at. Like,
Thank you.
She chose you, bro.
She chose you.
Exactly.
No.
You may have sought her out.
Bro, you don't know if she was dating niggas or
No,
not.
because what I'm saying is, on the opposite end, there are men that there are men that's choosing women.
So here's the thing. In my 27 years of life, I have never, and I will never approach a man. I'm just not going to do it. Shit's tacky. It's ghetto. It's just not going to happen. Right? Just real life shit. If she had never looked at you and was like, okay, like, you know, this might be something.
But what happens if it's a scenario where she wasn't giving a nigga any time, and he was going after her? He's choosing her.
He is
At that point,
he's
pursuing
her.
He's pursuing her.
He's pursuing and
He's being
It is
persistent.
a pursuit.
Yeah.
He's being
But
persistent.
she have to make the decision to be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with it. Let's go. If there's no consent, there's no engagement, there's no wedding, there's no marriage.
Here's my point.
What you're saying? What she's saying?
What if the man says, you know what? This ain't shit no more. I'm out. She ain't chose.
Negative. What you realize, though? What you realize is you approached her, right? And she kept saying no, nigga, no. All of a sudden she says yes. Now you good. Now you're in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
She
in
chose
there.
you.
She chose you.
True.
We got one.
But then what I said, what is the end game? Remember I said that.
Oh my God.
No,
What is
you
the
did.
end game? No, you said
I
who's
agree with
choosing
that.
who? The end game. We're not talking about the end game. We're talking about who's choosing who.
And that
Based
he
off,
did
listen,
address a
what
great
happened, we
question.
took it out of context. That's why I said y'all sub-conversation went to a whole nother vision.
Who's choosing
It went to
who?
a whole nother vision.
Just tell me who's choosing who.
Men are choosing women.
Men make the
She's
decision
choosy,
to
bro.
get married.
She's choosing. So we was talking about if men choose women. Now,
Right.
I think where we got off track with that is because y'all jump into the side conversation in that first episode. And I I couldn't really bring it to where I wanted to bring it to because of the side conversation. So this is what I'm gonna say. On the Facebook post, it was talking about choose and chosen. Yes, clear. A woman do choose men.
Thank you. That's all I had to hear.
Again, but I'm not disagreeing with you with that. What I'm saying is, no, I'm not. What I'm saying is chosen. The end game is marriage.
Right.
Now my question is, if women is doing, if they choosing and they chosen motherfuckers, why we got low marriage rate?
We're just choosing to marry. We're not picking, is what I'm telling you.
That's the whole point of the end game.
Picking the person that chose you is what we saying.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
It's like, yeah, you might
don't
have
think
like
so.
a bunch of
She picked
bitches
you.
that chose
Okay,
you.
good.
I don't think so.
I agree with you, Leo, about the end game shit.
Can I?
I agree.
End game shit is different. To me, it's two different things. When you say pick somebody, you're being picked, my nigga. Because you can keep it, like you said, you can be as persistent as you want to be. If she don't ever say yes,
So again,
listen.
okay, let me ask you.
Okay, hold on, let me think about it.
Let me finish again
before.
still not
So we can get the context. So we can get the context. Okay, I am. But so we can get the context. So we can get the context. Is that every woman?
Yes,
So you saying there's no men that pick no women out here?
bro. You if she says no, it's like rape, nigga. If you fucking
Man, this dude just said the most outlandish shit ever.
You gotta think about it, Leo. Like
she says stop, nigga, and you
you
ignore
gotta
nigga.
think about it, Leo. Women date a lot of men, and she just chose you. Like you don't know like what your girl was doing before you. Maybe she was dating 2 or 3 guys and she picked you. You never thought about that? You thought that you was just flying.
It's true. I never disagree with the choice.
What are we talking about then?
Bro,
I would never. You agree with this? This is why he's confused.
He disagrees with me, but he doesn't.
No, this is why we're.
That's what it is.
This is why we're.
I'm not
he's
confused.
This is why he's
feel like I'm
confused.
confused.
This is why he's confused. Because I wasn't able to finish or bring it to a point.
Say everything you want to say.
I was never able to finish or bring it to the point to where I was talking about choose and chosen. When we're talking about end game on that post, we were talking about marriage. With marriage. So, in retrospect, we're talking about men choosing women because they're walking down the aisle with that woman of their choice.
But was it their choice to begin?
Again, we're not talking about choose.
So no. I'm
We're
saying
talking
like.
about chosen because she can choose you, but she might not walk down the aisle with you in two.
So what I'm saying is this.
I think we're having two different conversations.
It's
That's what I'm saying. And the reason why we
different
having
points.
two different conversations because y'all went off into y'all sub.
I don't think it's two different conversations.
It is.
Right? So look, you got these 3 cups right here, right? That one is yours, right? The one that you just touched, that's your cup, right? You following me, right? But that cup decided to be your cup. So how are you going to choose those other 2 cups when they decided they ain't want shit to do with you?
Okay, and what if that cup?
Boss.
And what if that cup just decided to fall off the goddamn table?
Exactly. That is your option. That is your option to say, you know what, that cup. That's my point. I don't want it.
Point.
That shit ain't gonna fall though, G.
The analogy in it.
That's what-
is what when we're talking about marriage. We're not talking about dating. We're not
See,
talking about choosing.
My thing is though, when you first initially made that, like this is your fault to an extent because when you first initially brought that conversation to me, you said do women choose men or do men choose women?
Yeah, that's all
That's
you
what you
said.
said.
You know how quick.
You didn't say anything about
I didn't
endgame,
even
bro.
elaborate on it because you know how quick they jumped into the sub conversation.
Exactly. No. Because when I
You had
reacted,
nothing to say about
he
endgame,
did then clarify. He said, "No, I'm talking about marriage. The end.
It was so many
end
times
game
I
for
wanted to
women
jump in and
is
tell
marriage."
y'all what I was saying, but you even turned your back on me. You said no.
Yeah, we wanted to jump you that day, my nigga. We wanted to jump you that day.
Shit, just, you in the game now.
So that's why. But that's why we was having two different.
Nigga, we was winning that day, nigga. We won that day, nigga.
your ass.
That's why we was. That's why it's two different conversations because y'all took it to a different direction. Than
Okay, Leo. So if you're talking about marriage, this shit it's a short conversation, to be honest. Men choose women.
Absolutely.
But I appreciate,
men,
I appreciate y'all for coming.
But no. We cool. No. Men choose women to get married. Women choose men initially.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
True.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
And I never disagree
look,
at all.
Okay.
I never disagree.
That's some bullshit. No,
Never
anyway,
disagree.
No, because you on two different topics. That doesn't have anything to do with us
Come on, man.
disagreeing
Let's
or
get to
agreeing with you.
the next topic, bird ass.
Oh, now you want to talk about this? Niggas take an L. That's how they be. Yeah, nigga like, oh shit, what else we can talk about?
We got a couple more topics to talk about, G. Y'all want to pull them up?
Search, nigga, search. Oh, this shit. Let's do it.
Okay, we got one more of my choice.
Go ahead, nigga.
You know.
Shit, man.
When a man earns money, he dreams of giving his wife the best. When a woman earns money, she feels she don't need a man. Do you think that's true?
Damn.
All right, wait. Are they in a relationship? Are they together or?
Are they together? They dating? They married?
See,
What?
you
what is your
gotta tell it,
scenario?
nigga. You gotta explain this question, my nigga.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a bunch of
Yeah,
layers.
look.
I feel like in marriage,
That statement.
if you chose somebody, if you chose
You
a
gotta get
woman
them questions
who
together,
thinks
my nigga.
that in marriage, like that shit is on you at this point. You
Say what happened? I'm sorry.
I said, if you guys are married, you have bonded through a legal binding contract through whatever state in which you live in, and that is the mentality of the woman in which is your wife. That is on you. You should have vetted that bitch a little bit more, a little bit better.
You said deaded?
No.
You should have vetted.
No, ran through her goddamn
There should have been an interview process and say,
get what you're
bitch,
saying.
if you hit the Mega Million tomorrow, are you going to leave, right? Like, this is a conversation that should have been had prior to marriage, right? Me personally, even like in a relationship, we're just dating, I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend. I don't agree with that. If I came up, we came up. If I, popped off tomorrow, we pop off tomorrow. The thing with that is, I feel like a lot of men cannot deal with that. It's an ego thing now. It's to be like, oh, this bitch the breadwinner, like she making more money than me, and it's not like, okay, I make 100 and he make 98, substantially more money. I feel like a lot of men cannot take that hit to their ego,
So
they make it uncomfortable, and then it's like, okay, well now I have to leave because
Okay.
he's
So I got a
making me
question, right?
unhappy.
So let's say I ain't gonna even go there. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do
In
it.
some
Take it
cases,
here.
in some cases, I don't think that some men have a problem with a woman earning more than them at all. I just think it's sometimes when a woman do earn that money,
They start.
they become
Yeah.
become a man mentality.
Right, I agree.
I need to see these women. I need to observe. This needs to be a study because I don't think that I've encountered, or
Okay.
I'm not saying I haven't encountered.
Now,
I
that's
probably have. I just cannot relate to that. So
You
I
can't.
can't.
You can't read it because
Exactly.
a man
It's
is not
like-
in a relationship with a
Now,
man.
just because you
Or
ain't
it's
seen
not
it,
even
that
that.
don't mean
It's
it
like
happened.
me
Shit
personally.
happening, Jay.
No, I'm not saying that it's not happening. I'm sure it probably is, but I'm saying from my perspective, it's
I'll
been
give you
plenty
a-
of times
I'll give you
where
I'll give you
I've been
one
making
experience
substantially
from me.
more than a dude that I was dealing with. He just won't shit.
I give you one
So-
experience.
Go ahead.
I give you one experience. My cousin set me up with this on a blind date.
Okay.
I mean, she wasn't bad looking,
Cool.
but when we was talking, she kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I had 2 jobs at the time. I'm earning my money.
You're earner.
I'm an earner.
Earner.
She told me she don't want her man to be working. She want him sitting under her eating
Whoa.
bonbons with him. I said, nah,
that
that's
sounds
not the
bad.
right one for me.
I don't know.
Some niggas like that shit.
Okay,
though.
so question.
I'm
doesn't-
sure
does-
bum
doesn't-
ass niggas like that shit.
Yeah.
I like.
You got nothing.
I love
first off,
bonbons.
Listen, if I'm
talk about?
going out of the household every day to bust my ass to bring home money for our family, like I told you earlier, I don't have no kids. You're gonna want me to push out some kids, have some babies, hold you down, cook, clean, fuck, do all of that, and you're gonna sit in the house and do what? play the video game,
Take care of her.
you out of your fucking mind.
But some men, when you
Out
flip
of it.
that,
Hell
some
no.
men like for their women to stay home and, you know,
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
watch the kids.
Yeah, I
Some
agree.
women don't like that shit in
women
this
like
day
that
and
shit.
age, you know, right now.
Especially this day
Question,
and
does
age.
it matter what the woman is doing?
What do you mean what she's doing?
So let's say, let me bring it to this situation. Right?
Ah, get him.
Oh,
Let's
God.
say I make 100K. She making 100K on the OnlyFans. Right? I make 15, 20K at the job. You know what I'm saying? She head of household. She got it. The coochie is the head of household.
No, it's not.
My thing is,
The coochie the head of household.
What is she doing on OnlyFans though?
Letting it happen.
She letting it loose.
But she gonna give it. Well, only you hitting.
so here's the thing.
Okay,
that-
so yo, my point with that, when we was talking about that last night, my point with that is that 100K ain't all yours then.
So now-
if I'm on the set with you, that 100K ain't all yours.
Are we married?
My
Are we
thing is
married though?
this.
Are we married?
It depends on the
Yeah,
type of
and that changed the narrative of it.
No, you're
Is
good.
she is
Are we
is
married?
It married or is it?
Yeah, fuck it. You married.
Yeah, that's
married?
ours, nigga.
Yeah, that's ours.
But y'all cool with the coochie being head of household? Cause the coochie run the house.
No.
You know what? Let me just say.
No.
But I think that goes back,
coochie
that
to
goes back to the point
No,
where it's like,
because some women know how to earn their money and still be submissive.
I don't know
Let me
many
just
like
say that me
I
personally,
don't know many like that.
I said some.
me
I
personally,
don't
bro,
know.
if my girl was making
so.
100, if
I
my
don't
girl
know.
was making 100 grand, I'd be cool with it if I was making 40, 50 or whatnot, but she couldn't be on OnlyFans, bro. I'm not cool with that shit.
Not cool with OnlyFans at all.
I'm not doing
Yeah, I
that.
think I'm
If
out.
we married,
If y'all
like
married,
even
because
if it was vice
marriage
versa,
is almost
I
like a
wouldn't be
sacred
okay
thing, but in the sake of potting, is ours.
Yeah,
How do you feel? I'm sorry.
It's ours.
So, me personally, I would never have an OnlyFans. It's just like not. Hats
It ain't
off,
fair, woman.
hats off to those who can do it. I'm just not one of them. But if the roles were reversed and my nigga was just like, you know, slinging dick on OnlyFans, like, nah, you're gonna have to bring it down. I don't got the time for that. Because
What if he's only fucking you?
I could give a fuck, okay? That dick is mine, okay? Got my name tattooed.
That's-
on it.
that's okay,
Like,
but he make it-
absolutely. I could literally not give a fuck. Like,
But he
nah.
making the money on OnlyFans.
I could not give a single.
So when he couldn't have one?
See, women are more emotional.
I'll go hit the pole. We can both rack it up. Like,
Whoa, no, you're not hitting no pole.
I'm not doing that shit. Hell no.
No, virtual footage only.
Hell no.
Virtual footage only.
Shit is
Niggas ain't
fucking
clapping
wrong.
that. You know, in the strip club, you can touch it. You can't touch it over no phone screen. That nigga might
Listen.
whack his shit and
I
phone
could
down.
literally not. He better not get no OnlyFans. We're gonna have a whole problem.
OnlyFans shit, that's a
I
wild.
mean,
Like, go ahead. You go ahead. You get that
It's wild.
OnlyFans. I'll go ahead and get a divorce, and I can get half
He be
everything.
pimping off
Listen,
that.
let me
joint.
tell you, I'm all the way out on OnlyFans.
Sauce
Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
You don't
Listen,
mess with Sauce Walker?
I heard of Sauce Walker, yeah. I fuck with him a little
Walker
bit.
be doing it.
But I'm all the way out on OnlyFans. I'm not with none of that shit. I just want
You do that
niggas
shit?
stuff.
yeah, absolutely
You do
not.
it?
I would not be.
OnlyFans?
happy.
I'm
I
not-
would
I'm not.
divorce his
No,
ass
what I'm saying,
so
he be
quick to
having
take half
women.
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that 100,000 you got, that's fine. Half of that is mine.
50.
Thank you for my divorce settlement.
50.
Appreciate you.
Fuck.
Fuck that.
Is that in a divorce though? The OnlyFans?
Yeah, no, that's contracted.
Listen.
That shit ain't, you ain't getting that.
Who not?
Who not? All right, shit. All right, do your thing.
If I didn't sign a prenup, oh yeah, I'm getting half of
Yeah.
it. Okay, you better hope I don't
law.
try to
How would
take
they
you
write that
more
off,
than-
though?
Get my
law.
alimony
No, but like,
and shit.
That's law. When you
I'll be like, I ain't
when
make
you
that much
become married, y'all is a
Paid up on the
union.
table.
I split that account.
Y'all,
I'll
when
need
you
$20
become
on
married,
OnlyFans.
when you
Oh,
become
good.
married,
And then subpoena OnlyFans to see how much money you really make. Boy, I know the look. Don't play with
yeah.
me.
When you
Wetty.
I'm
you become
taking
married,
that coin.
y'all
Okay?
is a union. So now y'all is just one. So whatever he earned is hers. Whatever she earned is his.
Are you cool though with your girl making 100 grand and you making 30 and
I'm
not
cool.
on OnlyFans? though.
I'm cool with it. I
I'm
wouldn't
cool
have,
with it too, bro.
I wouldn't have no problem. But then again, like
It's ours.
Third,
You know, we made if you made
30 grand.
if you made 30,
I'm not that
I made
type of person.
100.
Listen, every year I gotta do better.
Yeah, we made together 130K.
Right.
Okay, but
I would not be-
in the sake
I'm
of
not even gonna
answering
You
your
got okay with
question,
that?
Hell no.
So you wouldn't date him. So, time out.
I'm not saying I
Before you
wouldn't
go, you wouldn't date a nigga that made 30K if you made 100?
I make close to 60 right now.
It's not the point. Would
And
you?
I probably would not date somebody who makes 30,000.
Why not?
What about
Because here's the thing. It's like
Who was the chick that was talking about that?
who you talking about? B.
City girl?
Simone?
B.
Talking
Simone,
about
B.
some
Simone,
the
yeah.
9 to 5 shit. It's not.
I work 7 to
Listen,
7.
don't get me wrong.
Fuck that.
I just don't want to be with somebody who makes less money than I do. And
That's crazy.
for me personally, it's just like I know my ambition, I know my drive, and at the end of the day, I don't want to be the one that is primarily contributing to the household. It's just not something I'm okay
So
with.
you don't think it's your job to motivate him to at least make?
No, it's not my job to motivate him.
What?
It's my job to
what if
maintain
you
the
see-
motivation. Yeah, but he needs to be ambitious enough to want it.
What if
I
he
can sit there and
is?
be like,
What if
well, then,
he
yeah,
is,
I
though?
What if
can
he's in
dominate.
transition?
Like, that's different, right? But off rip, it's like, okay, I'm a janitor at a
And see,
school.
that's
I
the
make
point, though.
$30,000 a year. That's all I ever want to do. I'm not doing it.
Nah, yeah. That's,
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
That's
Yeah,
understandable.
no. You have
He
to
could
have
be the
goals. You have
best
to have
nigga.
ambition,
He could
like
be
you
the
said.
best nigga in the whole world. It's just not for me.
You remember
Like,
we was talking about money?
Money.
And does it make relationships happy?
I think that
There
you
you go.
can.
There goes the example
No,
right
no,
there.
you can definitely buy
Go to the example
happiness
right
up
there.
to a certain extent. I definitely believe that. But does it create happiness? Absolutely not. You can have the worst issues in the whole world, but I think that society has allowed us to believe that. Look at all these basketball wives and football wives, and they get cheated on a daily basis, got all these side babies and all this other bullshit, and they stay because of money. They stay because of the lifestyle. They stay because of all of the things that they then have access to because they're in that inner circle.
But like you said, that shit get old after a while.
Exactly. I don't got
And
time for that. Go
she
ahead,
gonna
cut me
leave.
my half.
Yeah.
Just
Especially
go
if
ahead.
you know you're a ball player or whatnot, she gonna get half or
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. Shit.
Yeah, but going back to your question, like, am I cool with that? I wouldn't mind it, but my ambitions every year is to do more than I did the next year.
So you like to compete with your wife, basically?
No,
Oh.
I'm competing with myself. I'm trying to make a certain amount every year. But if she does, the only thing I would have a problem with, if you're trying to control everything
She trying to be
and
married.
and you
relationship.
I can
interject,
understand
you
that.
interject.
But it's kind of
man
hard not to
mentality.
be controlling
You know what I'm saying?
over your money. Like, yes, it's our money, but if I'm bringing in 75% and you bringing in 25%, I feel like I should have more say of
But
what
question, it's not all about the money though. So let's say a woman
about
she
peace,
makes
right?
more than you, right? But now she's like, shit. Well, you know.
I get that.
Let me talk because she's like, yo, she like, you got. Let's say you got the Jag. You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, I'm driving the Jag today.
So no, that's not what I'm saying.
You ain't-
I
no,
feel like
you ain't
that's
driving.
awesome. Like she trying to son you.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm telling
Like,
you, but that's
you
how
not
they-
my man. You my son. You my bitch. Like
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
I'm
watch-
talking about financial decisions.
She's like,
right?
hey, now wash the dishes, nigga.
Hey,
But
Wash the dishes,
that's
nigga.
awesome bitch. I'm talking about financial decisions. So
Okay,
it's like,
this is different.
okay,
Okay, I thought you were talking about
no. I make 75%
Why you
of
ain't
the
mine?
money. You make 20. You make 25% of the money.
nigga, you wanna fuck tonight? You wanna fuck
My
tonight, nigga?
girls down. No, like, no.
Go make my bad for
I'm
it.
just like,
Go make my bad for it. I paid for your dinner yesterday.
That's not what I'm
Run
saying.
my back.
But if he go out and he take the Amex and he like, I'm finna go get me a Range Rover today. Bitch, no, you're not.
that's
Not.
different.
That's different.
That's different.
That's what I'm talking
Thing is, though,
about.
most men-
Financial decisions.
most men
I'm
don't
gonna go
act like
buy a
that.
brand new house. No, the fuck you're not. I'm gonna go buy a motor. No, you're not, because that's not your money.
Most men will
Say
act
that.
like that.
But the thing is, I can't wait on no woman to do anything for me. That's just that been my mentality the whole time. I can't wait for no woman to do anything.
That's what
for
I'm
me.
trying to explain to you. It's like most men don't react like that. When we see money, I know personally, if my woman if she makes more money than me, cool. If we building together, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's not your money. It's our money.
You're right, and it's our money, so it's our decision. So don't be going ahead and making financial decisions, especially
That's what happens,
substantial ones, without my
Some niggas
consent.
will clean out the account.
Hell no. That's how you get your ass.
You ever see that movie? That nigga was like ashtray bitch? You ever see that movie?
Ashtray, bitch.
Ashtray bitch. You ever see that? You never seen that shit? That nigga cleaned her account clean out.
Clean out.
Yeah, man.
The Tyler Perry movie.
Literally,
was.
that would be.
You
some
don't
shit.
remember when the nigga was sitting up in the motherfucking the bed with his feet up?
She said,
The ashtray bitch?
get out my house right now. That nigga said, ashtray, bitch. The goddamn ashtray. Shut the fuck up. Go downstairs.
He paid the price though. At the end, he paid the price.
Shut up.
She beat the hell out that nigga.
Turn that nigga.
I hate it.
She had enough, nigga.
She had enough.
Like J-Lo, nigga, in that movie.
She said, "Nah, I asked you."
J-Lo beat the brace off that nigga on enough, nigga. She went training in. She went training for that nigga.
She was boxing at the end of the movie.
Yeah, jump roping and shit.
But that's the shit that I'm talking about. I'm talking about purely financial decisions. Like, do not make any financial decisions without me when it's, like y'all said, our money.
Yeah, it's our money. Then you make our type of decisions.
That's
That's all.
Like,
We're a team. We're a team, man.
I agree with
We're
it.
a team.
I agree with it.
We
But
a
then
family.
again, sometimes like
Polygamy.
some women,
No.
some women feel like, oh, they making the money, it's my money.
Yeah.
I do feel like that a little bit. I feel like, okay, so in a relationship, my ideal relationship, I choose not to pay any household bills. That's my man's job. You pay the mortgage, the light bill, cool, all that, right?
So wait, you
Wait a minute.
Let
So she
me
delegated
finish
that
my
job to you,
motherfucking
so-
thought, okay? So he pay all the household shit, right? Now I'm in charge of like vacations, rainy day funds, savings, that type of shit, right? So in my mind, this is how it's gonna be, right? We both
So you
have.
save your shit, but I gotta.
No. It's not me
nasty.
saving it for me. It's saving it for us. The car breakdown, who got to pay for it?
I get
Adora
your
got to pay
point.
for it.
I get your
right?
point.
So
What do we got,
we
new
both
cars?
have 100%, right? So
I'm saying.
let's say all of the bills, all of the household bills cost you 50% of what you make, right? That's your 50%, right? You save 25%, you spend 25%. I save 75% for us, I spend 25%.
Yeah. That makes
So
you pay.
it's
You pay the car
simple.
notes?
I pay my car note.
But then again, so now then again, when I start asking you, when the motherfuckers start asking you, look, I paid the bills and shit like this. I'm a little low on money this week.
Can
Can you buy me some Jordans? Some shit like that.
No, that come out your 25%.
Wow.
Bro, that's nasty, bro. I'm
That's
sorry.
life.
Nah,
okay?
No, dog.
Listen, right? It's real as fuck because
Let's
guess
say, what if I'm
what?
struggling?
Okay, that's something different, Ty. But I'm talking about just normal everyday shit, right? But at the end of the day, right? Who got to put their life at risk to have a baby?
Oh my God! Don't do this shit. Don't
Black
do this,
women,
bro.
no, listen,
No.
black women are dying at a
You
substantial
lost me with
rate
that
in
shit.
childbirth, and you think I'm gonna sit here and risk my life?
you don't got no-
put
we-
my
We don't have
body
kids
at risk.
together yet.
Right.
You know,
I'm
we
talking
just.
about when we do have kids.
I'm just saying,
You're
if-
that's-
Okay, say you don't have kids.
I'm
Let's
still
talk.
not paying
Let's talk from a perspective
Because
of.
that's the expectation.
Monetary
At some point, we're gonna have
monetary
some
means
kids.
ain't gonna fix that though. In the
It's
day,
not gonna fix what?
you die in a broke child, I'm still gonna take all your
Right.
goddamn money after you go.
That'll be left to my child. That'll be left to my child.
Me personally, I think if you're in a relationship and you're married, I think you should split everything.
I ain't
man.
split shit.
I say
I
split.
pay the mortgage. You pay all the utilities,
I ain't
light
doing
bill,
that.
all
I'm
that.
cool with 50-50 on the market.
I'm cool with y'all doing what y'all. I'm cool with y'all doing what y'all gotta do to get shit done in your relationship. That's what I'm cool with.
I'm not cool with that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It's just, hey,
What if your girl don't pay the light bill though?
you ain't pick that shit up.
That's up to you, and that's not right. If she making the same amount as you and she spending money on other shit, she ain't thinking about.
That's true.
She like, fuck it, I'll let Leo take it.
So then you gotta get a woman that think like you.
So you gotta
Like
get
how
a woman
you
to pay the
want-
light bill.
Yeah. Think like
Just get another woman that pays the light bill,
Yeah.
bro.
But that's tough. You get married, you start living with that person. It's tough when you get married and start living with that person.
You supposed to seen all that before.
But if y'all not living together, you really don't know how she live.
That's why you need to, before you get
This
married,
is why
you need
you
to
vet people before you get married.
Nigga,
Do
message.
not be embarking on no lifelong journeys. I'm talking
listen,
about having
I
kids and
recommend-
getting married until you vet them thoroughly. You need to know what their biggest fears are, how they handle money, how they handle stress, how are they when they're depressed or sad, how do they deal with a crisis, how do they work under pressure. These are all of the things you need to know before you like, you know
Can I say
what,
one thing? Can
I'm
I
gonna
say
fuck
one
with this
thing before I
motherfucker
lose it?
forever.
I lost mine.
Facebook, whoever watching this, before y'all get married or think about getting married,
Facebook, bro. We on YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube,
Okay.
Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Not the TikTok.
Not to-
I don't care. I'm being facetious. I'm being facetious when I say this. But I recommend that if you're in a relationship and you have not lived together before y'all get married, you need to live together for at least
I
a
agree
year.
with that. I agree
You
with
do. Because then you get to see what you can handle, what you can't handle living with that
My
person.
See,
thing,
can you
my
tolerate
thing was,
it?
before you was gonna say something, was you can ask all those questions and you can vet somebody to death. Situational,
I'm talking about experience.
but I'm saying like situational shit. Like that's where the learning curve comes in.
Yeah, it's,
So it's not necessarily.
You'll never actually. I mean, go ahead.
No. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
You'll
I cut you
never
off.
learn anything about a person until you put in that situation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Experience it. I could sit here and be like, Ty,
You
what's
said
your
Betty.
favorite color, right? And you could tell me orange, and
All
then
day.
and then and then we go out, and I
blue
take
too.
you to the Maserati parking lot, and you like, oh, I want that black car. Like, bitch, you just told me your color.
wait a minute.
The fuck? Like, it's you have to-
Wait a minute.
I'll find at the Maserati goddamn dealership.
Window shit.
The thing is, like, you have to experience it with that person,
Yeah.
right? So I'm not saying like create this like horrible psychological and emotional like turmoil for your partner. Like, yeah, no, that's pretty fucked up. But you need to be able to experience these things with them, or you're never going to know. You could literally be walking yourself into your own personal hell.
I agree. That's what I was saying essentially. When you said vet a person, I didn't know how far you went.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, yes, obviously have conversation, you need to get to know them, but you
Right.
need to be able to experience these things with them, because if you don't,
Right, that nigga.
Look,
You can talk about the nigga who
don't
said,
call me when you get a divorce.
I ain't scared of shit. Nigga see a dog in. That nigga doing the 100 man.
Baby, come on!
Yeah, baby. He trying to tell me.
You
You ain't scared? I'm scared. Running like
Why you
Your ass
not
get
eating?
bit.
baby dog, the baby dog, man.
Bitch, I told you to run.
Goddamn hot dog. Baby, run. That's what I'm saying. So I'm okay. I understand. I'm sorry, but I just wanted the situation. I wanted to understand what you meant. Just like, cause you could, like I was saying, you have a conversation all day with
Hell
somebody,
yeah.
and that
Listen.
shit don't mean a goddamn thing.
Part of my job at the company that I work for is interviewing people. You can interview somebody all day. They can give you perfect fucking responses, literally 5 out of 5. They can come on a job and be the worst fucking employees. You have no idea. And
Yes,
it's
we
been
do.
sometimes.
Yes, we do.
It's been
We gotta work that
sometimes
nigga.
where I interview somebody and their interview was fucking trash. Like, oh my God, who raised you? Like, bitch, what the fuck? And I'm like, you know what? I just felt something about this, but we're gonna give him a
Barely
chance,
get the
right?
job type nigga.
And it was amazing. Like, promotion in 6 months type shit. Like,
Right.
cause see them being future CEO type shit. So until somebody is, like you said, is put in a real life situation, you're not gonna know how they're gonna respond.
Right, the nigga just good at interviews.
Exactly. Like,
That's what I'm hearing. You
good at getting in.
Look at that. You look
Our
at
niggas is good at interviews,
Right.
okay? They know how to finesse.
that.
Getting there.
Finesse things
And
always pass.
I got my
talk my way.
3 degrees.
Exactly.
PhD, I'm a doctor. Like nigga, come to work. That nigga don't know.
You said it like this.
Fucking handkerchief.
Come to work. That nigga don't know 4 plus 4 is lost, nigga. You said an Excel sheet. That nigga typing like this. He say, hey, JKLA. Get your shit together. Get your semicolon.
Is this in order?
Right, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so
All right, guys. I got a topic for you, man.
Culture.
All right.
Oh shit, that nigga laughing again.
All right. All right. Would you take your girl back if she cheated for revenge?
So wait, I'm confused by the question. She cheated on you to
No,
get
you
back at you?
cheated. No, yeah. Would you? And mind you, she sucked homie's dick. So that's a monkey.
I told you the first podcast.
You're easy. No.
I told you in the first podcast. If he's sucking his penis, it's over.
It's over, bro.
It's done.
It's done.
Done.
Before she told you though, like, hey, I sucked this dick too. Would you think about?
It's
No,
done.
the crazy part would be though is if like you got back with her, y'all figured everything out. She gets mad one day after like 3-4 months.
Nigga, I sucked this dick.
And I've been fucking another nigga too, and I sucked this dick. You be like, nigga,
That shit take the wind out of you.
Or but then again, just think about this. Just think about what happens if you were a sarcastic female that know how to throw that shit at you.
And just lying.
Yep, you drunk that after me. That's that nigga dick.
yo,
That'd be nasty.
yo.
Nasty.
Nah.
See, the thing is with men, when it comes, okay, you said the man cheated, right?
It's tough, man. You know, dealing with that, cause you know women are emotional. So when they fuck somebody, their emotions into this relationship or whoever they fucking.
Well, if you're saying it's out of revenge,
No, it's not.
not necessarily. Like, I feel like women these days.
Women is spiteful. Now,
I'm
yeah.
not even just talking about just like out of spite, but women these days, they fuck niggas with no attachments every day, okay? This very moment, 14,267 women are fucking somebody with no intention
Is that a fact?
on shit.
Where you get that shit from?
Shit, it might
Where did you get that shit from?
Nope, she got nope.
Like,
be. I should have looked down at
You
the
got the
phone first.
website?
I ain't prepared, okay?
Did you got the website on that shit?
Look down at the phone first. He was like,
God,
Like,
direct me to that page.
females fuck niggas just to fuck every day. So
I don't agree with that.
I think that's
Okay.
true.
I've definitely been one of them. I can.
They're
attest.
not like guys. You know, we don't have an attachment to women.
So I'm not saying that it has
Compared
to
to
be
women.
like
That brings it up.
no
that,
chemistry,
it,
no
it
nothing,
brings up this point though.
but
A woman that nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Too late now, nigga. You got
what
throw
I'm
it.
saying
I'm
is
good
like
on that one. I'm good.
I
on
could
that.
go to the club tonight.
I'm good on that. I'd have been
and
way out of there.
meet
with
a
that.
dude, fuck him, and then never talk to him again, right? Like, it happens. Women do shit like that all the time, especially in this day and age. Like I was talking about, I don't know if it was last week or a couple weeks ago, women are becoming more like niggas mentally. Like,
That's right.
I agree.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't need one nigga to fulfill me in every aspect of my life until I get married. So in the meantime, I'ma use a bunch of niggas to fulfill
Oh, so you
different
building a nigga.
aspects of my life.
You building a bitch too. Building a nigga. I
You
mean,
got food truck nigga.
Do you got a food truck?
I do not have a food truck. No, I do not have
She
a
said
food
she had a
truck,
food
nigga.
truck. It's
you have
confirmed.
a food,
Stop
you have a
lying.
food guy. I'm sorry. A food.
No,
Food
but
guy.
I can tell you, like, when I was in
A
college,
DoorDasher?
when I was like 21, 22, me and my, basically my sister, we were talking about this the
Shabunda.
other day. Yeah, stop shouting her out.
Bunda gang. Halifax.
We was talking about this the other day, how we had like one main nigga, and then we had like a food nigga, we had a club nigga, we had a bunch of different niggas who would
real.
do shit. And it's not just like, oh, can you bring me some food? Like, no, it's bring me and my sister some food.
Oh,
or
wow.
take me and my sister to the movies.
You see how Leo
Like-
face is like shocked because
See,
nobody
Leo,
telling this
I told
nigga.
you.
Yeah,
Telling
like,
this nigga.
it's
You never
absolutely
know.
a thing. When I
agree with y'all on
No,
that.
you didn't. No, you didn't, bro.
We was living our best life.
When y'all was running down all the different type of, when y'all was running all the different type of niggas that women was having, I didn't disagree with
I don't
you.
believe he disagreed on that.
No,
part.
that nigga, remember when I was saying like there's ass on my Instagram?
So yeah.
You disagreed. Like that nigga, bro, you disagreed. You was like, oh, I'm a woman ain't like that.
Bro.
I said you
I
remember
think
said
he
you
was
out of
more
the-
so saying that women have to form emotional bonds.
And they don't.
Which tends to happen more often than
Yeah,
not.
he clueless on
but
that
it's not all the time.
Because I agree with y'all on that.
No, bro, you kept saying that it wasn't true and then most
No. What I said was, do you think it's more of women at that time when we was talking about it? Is it more women that was doing that? What she was saying, and I'm saying it was more women.
It depends on the
still,
stage
it's
you
more,
are in
It's
life.
more women still
Like-
looking to be married.
At 21, 22 years old, hell no. At 27, yes, I'm looking to be married. But when I was 21 and 22, hell no. I had a different nigga for every day of the week. My stepmama used to tell me it's like
I agree with
Baskin and
that.
Robbins, 32
So I don't know
flavors.
why y'all
So,
I got
no,
Baskins and
absolutely
Robbins in
not.
there right now.
But what? Now, question: would you have sex with every man that you was?
Absolutely not. I was having
No.
sex with one of them. So,
He wasn't getting shit, right?
No, the
I
mechanic,
know.
the mechanic, the
wasn't
goddamn,
the food nigga.
the mechanic.
It's the worst nigga in the book. The nigga who got like nice T-shirts or some shit. Nigga, just
No.
he got
And the only,
shoes.
hey,
That nigga got nice shoes.
the only nigga that was getting it was the cabinet nigga.
The cabinet nigga picture the cabinet. Me.
The plumber nigga.
I hate you.
And now I'm playing. Nah, I'm talking
Nah,
shit.
but-
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, so I feel like with women, we can definitely have sex for revenge. It does not have to have any type of like emotional attachment or like emotional bond, but it'll definitely be with somebody. I'm not gonna say definitely, but it will most likely be with somebody that we told you, oh, well, that's just my friend, or oh, you ain't gotta worry about him.
And that's
Because
fellas,
why?
there you
It
have
is
it.
for
And when-
revenge,
when it- and when-
and it's supposed to hurt more. Like
and
the
when it
nigga I
happen,
told
it
you
hurt
not to
the
worry
nigga
about,
more.
I fucked. You're welcome. Like
Damn, that shit
Fucked up, bro.
I'm thinking about all the situations I
you're
heard
right,
of all
it
my
is
friends.
fucked up.
What if it was flipped though? Like, what if it was flipped? You know, and our girl fucked around on us, so we took revenge out on her.
I don't think that would ever happen because men don't know how to forgive after cheating. Like
That's true.
You got a fucking point.
I'm not saying all men, but most men don't. know
I'll
how
bring
to-
us some shit
it's
from
like,
10 years. We were together 10 years. 10 years. First year was together, right? When I met her, the week before I met you, remember, bitch? You fucking
And then the
around.
man-
Nigga, I
and
swear
then-
I'll never
Exactly.
forget.
And then
Fuck
the
with
man
that.
that do take you back, the men that do take you back, he becomes a correctional officer.
what?
He becomes a correctional. Where you going?
Oh, that
Where you going?
nigga.
Nah, hell no, I'm going with you.
Guard.
Guard!
It'll be a clean no for me though. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm good on that.
I'm out.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Kiss my dick.
That just to, you know, you didn't say anything wrong when you said male perspective. Niggas is not gonna take that back.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. We don't, and I think I speak for all of us. You don't want, you don't.
Some do, though.
I mean, some do. But you want your woman to be sacred to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody.
That's
That's
your
why
girl.
certain niggas can deal with certain shit. Like if your girl's taking pictures on Instagram and shit like that, she butt naked, half naked on the gram,
That ain't gonna
all the time. But you tell her like, yo, calm down with that shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and don't.
I feel like that's like life though. Anytime like you have an issue with your partner and you tell them, hey, this is a behavior or a characteristic or you know a way you might be handling something that I don't like, are you gonna change it? And they agree, like
Well, then they
after
don't.
that, if they
Actions.
don't change it, it's go time.
Cut it.
You're done. Goodbye.
That's
Enjoy
that
your
thing.
life.
That's that thing that come up again. Like
That's it.
you think you can change the person,
You
but
can't.
you may can't.
Absolutely.
You be looking like a dusty ass nigga trying to change somebody who don't want to be changed, and that shit tough, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool story when we playing man. We gotta talk about you.
Hell yeah. Leave that bitch alone, bro.
That bitch Cleophas wild and
She
shit.
was butt naked, nigga.
I don't know why you fucking with her.
Yeah, nigga, but them pictures hard, nigga.
Yeah, and I feel like
the
that's
couple.
another thing. Like
You
y'all
right.
as
You supposed to be my
men,
man.
y'all
Fuck
care
outta
more
here.
about like I don't want to say like your image, but things that impact your ego. Like if your nigga could or one of your niggas could just go to your girl Instagram and see everything but the inside of her pussy, like you're not having that shit.
How do y'all feel about that though? Like y'all homies liking your girl pictures and shit. Like is that tough? Like is that a
Man, if that's your nigga, he saying he ain't
shouldn't
fucking
be
doing
liking
it.
I feel like that's low key
He
disrespectful.
not
That's
even doing it.
disrespectful,
And in some cases, I don't think you should be even having her on your page.
I wouldn't even be following like my
Following
girl.
her.
Yeah.
Like why should I be following her?
Following her.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it's disrespectful for old boy to be liking.
All the pictures, not just one. Like
he just on it.
Like I can see.
I can see if it was like her and a
And-
nice,
and
you
your
know,
man.
button up or something
Yeah.
like that. But explicit pictures, me in a bathing suit, don't be double tapping shit, okay? Take that over there because if I tell my man about this shit, it's gonna be a problem.
And then
okay?
again, your woman wrong for seeing that dude liking the picture and
not
don't
telling
telling you.
Exactly.
Now, question though, do you consider somebody who is okay with some shit like that strong, or okay
I
with
think
seeing
it's
their
just
girl on
different.
Instagram.
It's just
I
different.
think that's different too.
It's a
I
different
don't think that
mindset
it's
out
like
the box.
better or
To be honest,
worse.
I don't.
As a friend, I'm
To be
like,
honest,
yo,
I've been in that situation
nigga,
where
you see
a
your
girl,
man?
where my man's like my girl's pictures, and I'm like, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't like is my girl being half naked.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, so if he liked a picture that was different, you know what I'm saying, or than the half naked picture, I guess
Now, if she said something if she said something, then cool. But liking pictures and
Only shit
posing
I'm
and
cool.
stuff like that, come on, man.
Only
Like,
shit I'm cool with my man's liking.
Hey, like, come on, G.
Only shit I'm cool with
Fuck
my
the
girl.
shit you on.
Only shit I'm cool with my guy, liking from my girl is probably like a picture that's with both of us in it, nigga.
I feel like
Bro.
it's appropriate.
Don't like none of my girls' pictures, bro. If that's the case, bro, we not cool as I thought we were.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
I
don't
agree
follow
with
my girl, nigga.
I don't feel super offended by that, by my friends liking my girl pictures, because I really don't care. If I'm secure in myself. Okay, I'm telling me.
Yeah.
I'm secure in myself. So if you fuck with me the way you fuck with me, supposedly, I'm not worried about shit. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like all you want, nigga, but you'll never touch it.
Can I give you another perspective on that?
Absolutely. Talk about it.
What mind frame he in to have to be liking your girl pictures?
Exactly, bro. She's a kill for him. He
What
want to kill
mind
like
frame?
just
Might
think,
want to kill, but thing is, can you?
just think like
Don't
what if
matter.
y'all break-
Maybe that's your rush.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's your joint. Like, yo, is this nigga really my man?
Yeah, maybe
Exactly.
maybe
Where you
when
coming from?
And that's my perspective. It's like I see it from your perspective, absolutely,
Yeah.
because it's like, yes, I'm comfortable enough with my partner that I'm not gonna question their intentions. However, if my homegirl is double tapping pictures of my nigga and his dick print is, bitch, we got a problem.
That's different.
sis.
It's not different. It's not
Listen,
different. You're
it's
right.
the same thing if I'm face down, ass up in a bikini.
Yes,
like we got a problem, sis.
Yeah, we got
and
a
you gonna
problem.
have to come see me about it. So how you want this conversation to go?
Cause you gotta think, bro. Your girl, like, what if
I don't
y'all
wanna fight you.
What if y'all break up and this nigga trying to, go at your girl?
That nigga that like that picture is gonna be the one that trying to
I
test.
feel like
I don't
at
feel like
that
it works.
point, shoot your shot. We done. Like if me and my dude
bro.
break up, and then my homegirl decide to go and talk to him, that's my issue with her.
Yeah.
That ain't got shit to do with me and him because we're done. But it just made me feel like, okay, well, you was plotting the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a loyalty issue between me and my friend, not necessarily.
So that's
me and my
what I
ex.
think about the light. Like, nigga, you like my girl pics, nigga. You trying to.
I just feel like it's so much more.
your ass,
It's so minute. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
I think it's
agree
such a
with it.
small.
I don't think it's small as you
I'm
making
saying,
it
but, I'm
seem.
saying, but y'all, that's your perspective. I'm telling you mine.
Understandable.
I just think it's so minute. Like I don't think of it as a big deal. I think as men, every man wants a woman that other men want.
Not
Because-
that-
I'm
not
not
that
done yet.
man, though.
I'm not done yet. Every ugly fat bitch that you got, nigga, you ain't gonna be like, oh man. You mean your friends like, God damn, bro, you got her? I mean, like, they not double tapping shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you got the bad bitch with the fat ass. and all
But think
that
of the
weird
nasty shit going through. You know, man.
I
Think
don't
of the
give a fuck
nasty
what-
shit going through his
I
mind
don't give
about
a
your
fuck
girl.
what you thinking.
Man, I
Nigga, you
can't
not
wait to
touching
tear that ass up. Boy, you
Nigga,
better
you
not
can-
slip.
And you
Come
can
on,
say that
dude.
shit
I
to me
can't
all
do
day
that.
long.
You walk out the room and he just looking at your girl, bro. That's
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like that's me, nigga. You
Yeah.
try her. Okay, once you cross the line, anything past a like, nigga, I'm on your ass. But like to me, it's the internet.
I'd be more mad at my girl for not coming and telling me. That's
I've
But
always.
why is that her problem? That she
Because
didn't
you
come and
gotta-
tell
you
need
supposed to
check
tell
your
me.
man. Like,
I know. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you ain't gonna
Don't
check
come
your
and
man.
press me,
But
press him. Shit, he the one
after
double tapping.
14, like she gotta know.
No,
In her
bro.
head, she gotta know. Like your nigga like me or
No,
something.
as you, bro, you follow your girl, so you would see him follow. You would see him liking her
But
picture.
say some days you don't.
Fuck that shit, bro. You'll
See?
I just really don't care about that shit, to be honest.
You'll know, bro.
yeah,
Run it up.
personally, as long as the
But the
picture
person
or
that
the
just let you
content
know
is
who
not
is who.
explicit, I could give a fuck who likes it.
Right.
As soon as it's something where it's like low key some raunchy shit or something that can be, open for interpretation, like sis, come holla, we need to have a conversation because I didn't appreciate the shit you did. And the first conversation would be just that, a conversation. If it persists, yeah, now it's going to be some real issues. It's going to be some repercussions behind your actions.
I don't think women, and this is my personal preference. I don't think women think like men sometimes, and I may be
Pertaining to what?
Pertaining to like pursuing men. I don't know why, and then it's not nothing. I'm not.
I need you to elaborate a little bit more because I'm still confused.
But not to. I'm not saying. That, Leo, come on, bro. 2 seconds. God damn, this nigga cut me off every 5 minutes. Hey, no. Anyway, no, I just sometimes I think men think like even like as far as the lines of like I think I can get his girl type shit. Like you think do women really think like that?
My thing is like here's the thing.
Like I'm just asking because I really
I
don't
cannot
know.
speak for all women, but I can speak for Adora, and I feel like if it's a nigga that I think is attractive, I have a pussy, he's gonna want it, right? So.
That's a hell of a
like,
gym.
so it doesn't cross my mind whether or not a dude wants me because pussy is a commodity. So if I say here, you want this, catch it.
He gonna catch that shit.
You think nigga Allie?
Like,
Nigga, Vince Carter in that shit. Nigga putting his hand through the room.
like he gonna catch it. So honestly, I don't think that women think that way. Like, oh, I wonder if I could get this nigga. Like, no.
I think so.
9 times out of 10, I definitely can. Unless he gay, married, or super into the Lord, I could get it.
Okay, what
That's
like
what women think.
That's how I think.
Okay.
I cannot speak for all
what type
women.
of what type of women we consider? They're different in different regions. Because I could tell you now, upstate, it's more of you gotta chase them.
I feel
Down
like that's in life,
here,
right?
no, down here it's a little different.
Is it really?
When they see what's something they want,
They go get it.
they go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the women? Got you.
Yeah, they go get it. So it's different from different parts of the world.
It's different from different situations. Like it's been a couple times where I've been somebody done try to holler at me and shit, but it's rare. It's rare. It's not.
Like I said,
it's a handful of times. It's not more than what I did. Trying to pursue a woman.
Yeah,
I think I'd be facetious to say I get them all the time, and I just know how to.
That sounds really arrogant, to be honest.
What?
Why I
I
gotta
said?
be arrogant for saying some
Selfish,
shit like that?
it just sounds. I'm telling you what it sounds like, because
I get it all the time.
and then bro, then you get it all the time, which is good. It just doesn't sound.
I'm just saying. Why I gotta?
You 10 for 10?
No, I ain't saying I'm 10
Every
for
time
10.
you
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say I was
I'm just asking you. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, y'all
I'm saying the way
saying
it sounds.
the way y'all saying that is rare. I don't think it's rare. Like y'all think it's rare.
So
That's
you
all
think
I'm
that
saying.
bitches just like go up to niggas
I think,
every day?
yeah, I think so.
I
There's
would
a
have
lot
to
of women that
observe
does
this.
that.
So you saying all your relationships they've come to you?
I didn't say all of them. I said some women, a lot of women. At
If
some
you had to put a
point,
percentage on
at
it.
some points of my upbringing, I have got a lot of offers.
Hey man, that's all right, bro.
That's all I'm just.
I mean,
That's all I'm
ain't nothing
saying.
wrong with it, but I'm
That's
just saying like it just doesn't sound.
But y'all gonna make me say,
It just
y'all gonna
doesn't
talk about
seem
some, damn, that
feasible
sound
to me,
arrogant. Like I
I told you I've had a couple, but not
I
a
don't
lot.
think that it sounds arrogant. And to me, it just sounds like unrealistic. I'm not trying to like lame you out or anything like that.
No,
but
it's not
just
unrealistic.
me personally, I would never approach a nigga. It's just like not in my nature. I want my
Again, that's
relationship
you. That's from
the
your
man
perspective.
In the
I think I just know a lot of
Chasing
women.
nigga.
I just think I know a lot of women like her. I think that's
Listen.
what it is. And I'm not saying you're lying.
The sperm
It
chase
just-
the egg. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not doing that.
I think I just know a lot of women like her. Like, you know what I'm saying, who don't chase men. That's all. And I'm not saying that you don't get
Shit.
I'm telling you what I know. We all have a perspective.
Shit.
I can't
It's a lot of it's a lot of
can't
it's a lot of
speak
these
for
women out here that's
I can't speak for you.
We the prey.
Nigga, sometimes we are. But I can't
There's a
speak
lot of them out here.
for you. Yeah.
It's
like-
rare, bro. It's rare. It's rare.
No, absolutely. Y'all,
Yeah.
Yes, I
9
don't
times
think
out
it's
of 10,
rare
y'all
as we
friend.
think.
But y'all
Like,
don't
did you
that.
know
Y'all
that
be playing
woman?
game
Like,
of checkers.
like, just say she was a
Dumb.
coworker, or like, was you just out and
Out and about,
and she
out
just,
and about, out and about. Yeah.
and she just came up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Out and about.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with
Nigga,
that.
hey, nigga, do your thing,
I'm
like,
I'm just saying,
Hell yeah.
but y'all making it seem like it's not rare.
Then-
It's out here. Because y'all don't see it or y'all don't mean it's not out here.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's true.
All
But
right, listen, bro. You got a point.
Perspective.
I'm not knocking you
It just,
because
because what I'm hearing is it's like a perspective. You didn't see it, and you ain't heard of it, but that don't mean that is.
Nigga, I feel
that.
like I'm almost calling you ugly, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you think got going on, nigga. To be honest, so more power to you, nigga. Like,
Nigga, pat yourself on the back.
pat yourself on the back, nigga.
I
Hey,
ain't say that to get a pat on the
You
back.
did that.
I'm not saying it to get a pat. I
You
just
did that,
making a
nigga.
point.
You did that.
I was making a point that you know what I'm saying. It's not as rare as y'all think. When women see something that they like, they're gonna go get it.
Right.
Okay.
I guess it depends on the guy, you know.
Some.
this one
some.
ain't. Okay?
Most
If I
women-
see
I
something
don't
that I
get it.
like,
I
if
don't
it's
think
meant
most
for
women
me,
chase women. Chase men.
if the Lord is saying this is what is yours, He gonna send it to because He know this child is. I'm not doing it.
So how many fly men you seen in your age, in your day and age?
I feel like I've seen a lot of like really dope guys, but I'm
I
not
ain't say dope. I said fly.
fly, nice,
Attractive.
dope, attractive.
That made you want to go.
Sexy.
And, hey, I'm about to go
Zero.
get this nigga.
That made me want to go and pursue them. Zero. I would never. It's just not in my nature. I don't care if the like flyest dude in the world and Jesus came down and was like, Adora, you better go get that. That shit.
Wow.
Now that's arrogant.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm not.
arrogant.
It
That's
is,
very
fuck.
arrogant.
It's a little facetious.
Very arrogant. Yeah, that's arrogant.
It is as fuck.
It's like, fuck that nigga.
I'm not. It's not even fuck that nigga. It's just I'm not. It's just not in my nature. It's just not something I'm willing to do.
But it is
Like I
some.
said,
Is
the
a
egg
lot of
chased
girls'
the
nature
sperm.
to do that.
Yeah.
good for them.
So
like
it's
I said,
not-
I don't think it's
better
a
or
lot,
worse.
bro.
just
It's a
different.
lot.
It's just
It's
not
not a
something I'm
lot.
willing to do.
You know how many people on this earth?
Yeah.
Billions.
I don't think it's a lot, bro.
You know how many people on this earth? I'm gonna ask you that one more time.
You just said billions. I say
Thank-
trillions.
Trillions, whatever. So you don't think,
No,
man? Please.
bro. That's in our nature as
Yeah,
guys to
please.
pursue women. So I don't think.
And I think it's something that like is placed on us by society that the man is supposed to pursue the woman.
I didn't
so
say that.
you're raised that way from the time that you were born
Right. I'm
up
saying
until
it's
you
not
become an
as
adult to
rare
be able
as
to
y'all
make the
saying it is.
decision. So why would you step outside of the norm
Mm-hmm.
because you see something that you like, right?
Like you grew up doing this
Exactly.
shit. You know,
Yeah,
you
no.
seen, you know, she's seen her mom, you know, get pursued by guys. So it's just generational shit.
Shit, not even that. Think about all of the TV shows that you've seen, all of
Right.
the movies that you've watched. In every
Well, just like
situation,
you
how
said- like
many
you
times was it displayed to you that a woman pursued a man?
It's not many, nigga.
It's rarity.
It's rare, bro.
That don't mean it don't happen.
We're not saying
It's
it don't
rare.
happen.
It's rare. It don't
Rarity
mean.
means it doesn't happen often.
It don't happen
It's
often.
rare to y'all.
All right, Leo.
From
I think it's just
perspective.
like
It's
because
rare to
it's-
y'all from perspective.
because it's happened to you
It's
so many
rare from
times
y'all
compared to
so
it not
how many times
happening.
have you been in the club and a girl pursued the man because she liked how he dressed?
I mean, nobody's saying I haven't been in that situation before, bro. But I'm just saying
That's
it
all
just,
I'm
it
saying.
just doesn't happen every
It's
time.
not rare.
What I'm
It's
saying
just
is
not the ratio
I'm saying
of
It's just
times.
not. It's just
that's
not.
all she said.
Like, think
It's
about
just
the
not-
ratio of times
It hasn't-
in
it
which
hasn't happened
you
every time I go to the club.
pursued versus the amount of times in which somebody has pursued you.
That's-
The amount of
I'm
times
not
in
saying
which a
that,
woman
though.
has pursued you
I'm
is
not saying
less
that, though.
than the amount of times
I'm
in
not
which you
saying
have
that.
pursued others.
What you saying?
That's what
One
I'm talking
woman
about,
pursuing like a whole bunch of men?
No. What I'm talking about is, okay, me as a woman, I have never pursued any man at all whatsoever. The first time we had an interaction is because he came over to me, we had a conversation, right? Now,
So can I, just before you, so you don't never think that besides you, it's another woman or a couple, it's a couple women or 10 more than you that approached a man. So you don't think that?
I don't think that for a given man on a
don't
given
believe
night or a given instance or situation, let's say there's 100 women in a club or in a bar.
I was just about to do that. I was just about to do
Do I think that there are 10 women that's going to go up to that attractive man and pursue him? Absolutely not. 1, 2, at the very most 5. But
Which is
10?
rare.
Hell no.
Which is rare,
And
bro.
that- and
Which
that's
we're
why-
saying there,
rare.
1, 2, or
That's why
5 is
I said-
1%, 2%, or 5%.
And that's why I said.
which is
That's why.
rare.
Exactly. That's why I said in certain states or certain parts of the world, it's different.
But even if we're
New
saying
York
like,
State, you expect that in New York State because that's how it is there.
but even like here,
When
I'm saying like,
I'm just.
no, keep going.
My bad.
I'm saying y'all been tuning me out the whole time, so now I'm trying to.
ain't
He's having a point. We have been like cutting him off and stuff. Go ahead.
Real, y'all have. And then when I do it, it's like I'm the devil or some shit.
You are the devil.
Not the devil.
No, but what I'm saying is different from different. Like I said, I see the difference from New York State down here. The women actually pursue you down here more than New York State.
Absolutely. And I
They do.
definitely
I can
agree
agree
with
with
that.
that.
But
And that's
what
all I
I'm
was
saying, what I'm saying is
I'm not
just
saying
because
about the ratio. I'm not saying about the how many times. I'm just saying that they do. That's all I said.
Okay.
He's a bird ass nigga.
you kill me with that. Okay.
You got it, nigga.
You got it, man. Hey, shit, man. I've been approached like one time my whole life, man. I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, I got a handful.
being facetious.
I'm
So
serious,
what, bro?
handful of times.
Nigga, I ain't been
bro.
approaching. Nigga, I don't look like Serge Ibaka, nigga. The fuck
You
out
gotta
here.
think, like she said, you know,
I think
you
like
in the
Serge
club, and it's probably 2 or 3 women do that out the whole club. But
man.
how many men are pursuing women in that club?
But that wasn't my argument.
You were saying that it wasn't rare, right? So
That's
I think
rare.
my argument is just because it's happened to you 50% of the time doesn't mean it happens to everybody else 50% of the time. You could be an outlier.
Right.
So the same way that you're saying just because
different parts. That's what I said. I brought in different parts of the world, different parts of different places, and I seen the change from New York to here. New York, you actually have to pursue the women down
Absolutely.
here. You really do. Down here, it's not like that.
But how would you know if you've been in a relationship all this time?
I'm just saying, from other people, from
This
seeing
nigga
other,
is
from
podding.
I'm saying from other people, seeing
Just
other
saying,
people.
you not
being
out here though, bro. Like how?
No,
how
that's
would
a
you know?
lie. I'm saying
You're not.
No, that's a lie. I said, listen to what I just said. Listen to what I said. If you listen to what I said, you'll get it. I said from other people. I might
But
be
you
working
just
with
taking other people's words now, like
Again, I might
these
be.
bitches out here, bro. They own me.
Hold on.
Like,
hold
you just
on.
taking that?
Hold on. I done seen several cases where I work where a woman approached a man like, yo, I like him. I'm gonna go get him.
that shit is for the birds.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, you got it, G.
I know I got it.
What? I got a roll.
Bro, I don't think anybody's arguing with you this whole time.
Huh? I don't think so either.
No.
Yeah, I just made it to that.
No, nobody's arguing with you, bro. You asked me how I felt about it. I just don't, whatever.
Nigga, go to your damn next topic.
All right, next topic.
Nigga laughing again.
Should you lie to your girlfriend or wife to protect her feelings?
No.
No.
Shit.
Not the relationship, coach.
I feel like
Look,
if
no,
it's something, don't do me like
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry.
I feel like if it's something like small or minute, like yes, right?
What's
so,
minute to you?
So if I'm like, babe, do I look fat in this dress?
I'm gonna tell you yes.
Better fucking lie to me, right?
No, I'ma tell you
because
yes.
what that's gonna do is it's gonna further my insecurity with my body, and now I'm gonna take it out on you. So not like knowingly or willingly, but you're an easy target because you're the one who just told me that I look fat,
The
right?
easy target line, crazy.
So
Damn.
So for me, I feel like if it's something small, like yes, lie to me to protect my feelings. Now if it's like, babe, did you cheat on me? And you lied to my face, that's something different, right?
Question. I got a question, right?
Yeah.
I just want to kind of ask this because it's a woman's perspective. So let's say you have a girl like she's texting somebody back and forth. They're entertaining each other, right?
Right.
And I'm asking you, she's like, I don't know why he keeps hitting me up. She's like lying.
No,
to
that's a lie.
Yeah.
I even believe
You know
in
what I'm
like
saying?
lies
me.
by
I'm saying,
omission,
but no,
right?
is that an acceptable lie?
No, that's not, because that's infidelity. I feel like texting and entertaining somebody else when you're in a relationship with somebody is cheating, right?
That's
because
Is that how you feel?
That's true, bro.
absolutely, right?
Yeah, I would think
Absolutely.
Yeah, if that's your girlfriend or
you're
wife,
giving
yeah,
them
that's cheating.
The perception that you're obtainable and you're not, right?
Right.
So that's cheating. So
So. What if y'all both know about it?
who both know about what?
Let's say, okay, it's situational. Let's say, business-wise, right? Business requires, not requires, but it helps a situation where my woman talks to men, and she leads them into doing business.
Like what though?
I'm just saying, like, I was thinking
what
about
type of business?
no.
OnlyFans, nigga?
I'm sorry, you lost me.
I'm saying, like, imagine you have a business deal going on. And
Is that OnlyFans?
imagine you have a
So
business
you
deal
basically
going.
saying like, okay, well,
She's using herself as like a woman to do certain things. Is
I
that
think
okay?
that no.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to respect that person and their boundaries and what's going to piss them off, right? And to a certain extent.
That's gonna piss me off.
And if you're putting yourself in a position where you feel like I have to allow these people to perceive me as obtainable so that I can, make this money for my family. If your dude is cool with that, that's fine. If he's not, that's a problem.
If he's not, then that's a problem.
Exactly.
Okay. I just wanted to kind of.
So it all depends on like the dynamic of the relationship, what his boundaries are, in the relationship. Just because some dudes are fine with that. Like, yeah, show some, cleavage. Go ahead and make that money. Like,
I'm not.
a lot of the times with like, like realtors or like celebrities, stuff like that, they have to do stuff like that. They have to perceive that they're single in order to make money. However, if your partner's not okay with that,
Think about the money.
it's not all about the money though. It's like, how much are you willing to sell your soul to the devil? Like, no, I'm not willing to sit here and risk the happiness I have with somebody that I love to make a couple extra dollars when I don't know, drive Uber, drive Lyft, do DoorDash. Sure. There are so many other ways to make money outside of doing that one thing. It's not worth it to me.
I agree.
Yeah, that's weird you said that, bro.
Let's speak on it.
Because like we just talked about the topic about you being cool with
My pictures being liked by my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay with her making money off of certain shit. Like, in my liking a picture and saying, hey, go out there and show a little cleavage to make sure we get this business meeting done the right way is over the top to me.
Yeah.
Now you're showing yourself in person for
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. For monetary gains, bro. It's not the same.
It's morals. That's what it comes
way
down
different.
to.
Like,
That's what it comes down to. It's
Yeah.
like I'm posting a group picture with me and my
Think about
friends
it.
on the beach versus me showing my titties to make a sale.
Like I'm talking about in person. You looking at my girl titties.
Yeah.
And he might be playing footsie under the table. Nigga, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Look, it look weird.
Okay. Going back.
But your homies see your girl face to face.
She
He see your girl Cleveland.
But the issue is not with him
Just
seeing her
listen to
face to
listen.
face,
But
right? The issue is the picture that he double tapped, right? Thousands or millions of people have seen that same picture, including my man, right? He's seen it without the clothes or garments or whatever the fuck I had on. What he's talking about boils down to morals and values. My girl is having fun and she's posting a picture versus essentially selling her ass or selling her titties to make some money. It's morals. Like, are you okay with your girl having fun versus are you okay with her selling her pussy?
I ain't okay with none of that shit.
I'm okay with the double tap on the pictures, but once you bring it into real life situations, once it's actual morals and there's certain code I live by. Okay, a picture cool, whatever. I'm not okay with you being butt naked, but let's say you have your clothes on, whatever, on Instagram, and my niggas like it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But when you start talking about like, we in, it's kind of like a business meeting or we're in a situation where you can help us get out of this situation. Let's say we get pulled over by a cop, and he like to see titties or whatever the case may be. You like, oh, show him the titties, go ahead, show him. Like that's not okay with me.
Yeah.
I would never be the nigga saying show him. I'll be the nigga like, bro, guess we gonna have to pay this ticket together.
Right.
Break this bitch in half, nigga. We got, you know what I'm saying?
I guess we getting locked up.
So,
This DUI.
but the thing is, you saying like the feelings, like your girl having feelings. I mean, what'd you say?
Should you lie to your girl
To protect her feelings.
To protect
No.
her feelings?
So if your wife came to you right now
And I told her,
and she had found the wedding dress of her dreams and she said, babe, do I look good in this dress?
And she looked like
you
shit.
hated it. You gonna tell her, nah, you look trash, bro.
I'm gonna say no, but I know how to fix you.
I think this is one of those situations.
I don't know too much. That nigga know everything, man. I can fix a wedding
fix
dress.
it. I
Nigga,
can
no,
fix
you
it.
can't. You ain't fix no fucking wedding dress.
Because I don't feel like You shouldn't tell her no lie.
My thing is like, you
should lie.
can lie to her and be like, babe, you look beautiful in that, but I think you might look even more beautiful in this. Like,
That's why I said fix it.
to where you're lying to her, but you're giving her an alternative.
That's why I
so y'all
said fix
both
it.
get what you- But my thing is like, now you just crushed her self-esteem. She
I
don't
said,
know
nah, I
what
fix it.
wedding dresses now.
I said that's why I fixed it. I said, boo, I got you.
Happening like, babe, you look gorgeous in that,
got boo.
but I think you might look better in this.
I think it really depends on the relationship, bro. If she know how you are, she know you real blunt about most shit.
I'm blunt.
And then also, I think it also.
Then she know you ain't gonna lie about
That's
shit.
why it's called the Blunt Opinion Podcast, because I'm blunt.
And I'm saying, like, I think it's also y'all relationship. Like, can she understand that? Can she take the criticism?
Exactly.
Right.
But
Can
then
she-
that's
can she
also
actually-
you understanding her limits and her boundaries
We
as
should
well.
we should have been knew that, right?
Exactly.
Because we should have vetted it. I get it. Okay. Full circle.
Now we here. Yeah, but I mean,
Should have vetted.
to Ryan's point, you have to understand your audience, you have to read the room, and this is with anybody. It's like, am I gonna sit here and tear down somebody where I know their self-esteem is not as high, or somebody who really just they don't have it all there? Is it worth
so you trying
the
to say-
argument? Is it worth the detriment to our relationship or the detriment to that person as an individual?
Right.
So you trying to say I got an issue?
No.
You asking me?
No, I'm talking her.
I'm not speaking of it because what works for
I got an issue.
relationship
You got an issue, my
works.
nigga.
I got an issue. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna go home.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
thank you, man. Work on it, man. Hey, it's built. It's a building.
I'm gonna fix that.
We're here for you, brother.
I'm cool with
I
a
hate
girl,
it.
my girl, telling me the truth with everything.
So, what if you came in the house,
telling me
right?
the truth.
You got a fresh haircut, and she like, babe, it look like you push your hairline, babe.
I'm like, damn. Let
I'm
me,
gonna like,
let me
you
call
just
my
fucking
man.
for real?
Let me
You
call-
real?
let
I'm
me
gonna
call-
call that
It gonna
nigga.
hurt your soul. Like you gonna wear
It won't hurt our
I'm
soul.
like, damn, show did, baby, damn.
Yeah,
Show did.
that's how we gonna do it. It hurt y'all soul. It don't hurt our soul.
Yeah, this shit
It ain't even either, man. I'm like,
you caught all that shit, baby.
I'm about to interview a few more goddamn.
Damn, I love you, girl. And she was like, no, babe, it looked fine. And then during the argument, she was like, that's why your hairline pushed
See,
back.
that's why I think you should be blunt. So those type of things don't
Here's
come
the
up.
thing, though. If you have effective communication, those types of arguments will not arise.
Relationship couple.
Exactly. 'Cause listen, I'm gonna kick it to you real. I'm gonna give you some real ass shit, but I'm also gonna give you the logic. Like at the end of the day, as long as you have effective communication, there are not gonna be those moments where you're hitting below the belt. Why? Because are we actually talking about your receding hairline? No, we're talking about something completely different. Are we actually talking about how I'm fat?
I
and
know a
fucking
few that
stressed?
would be believed.
No, we're talking about something that's completely different. When you have effective communication, you're not going to be hitting below the belt. It's something that's off limits. You're going to have a conversation about whatever you're conversing about, even if it's
How
a
often
difference
is
in
that?
opinion.
How often is that with women?
What do you mean? How often is
Like,
that?
is that
Effective communication is what he's saying.
I think it's like y'all need to
I ain't
be
seen
finding
it yet.
women who are emotionally aware and mature because you're dealing with little kids if they don't know how to communicate effectively.
I agree. I feel like that's a hard woman to find.
I feel like it's a hard person to find because
Person,
you're
sure,
not
person.
raised
I can
to
imagine.
communicate effectively.
I can imagine,
Like,
'cause as a man-
this goes back to the first topic that we was talking about, toxicity in relationships.
Sure.
If it's all that you've seen, that's all that you know.
Yeah.
So how can you communicate with somebody effectively
When you never learned how to do it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Man, shit is Slim Jimmy today.
I
Shit.
feel like I feel like I just caught an alley.
You're welcome. I got you.
Vince
So
Carter.
yeah.
The double joint, you know how they do like at halftime?
I was the one of the
Triple joint.
Trampoline,
I was
nigga.
the one of the trampoline. They go up there.
I hate you.
One nigga run, bounce it off, the other nigga run, bounce it off, the other nigga flip.
I was the nigga in the mascot, nigga. I was in the costume going crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Front
but I
flip,
agree.
nigga.
That was a good point for real.
That was a good one, bro. You got one?
Hell yeah.
You got one, Ty?
I got shit, nigga.
I thought you had the relationship shit.
I'm done, nigga.
You ain't got nothing?
I swear you had another one.
Oh,
know you
I
got
ain't
something,
want to dig in the bag. Nigga.
Nigga, get your bag ready.
He just wanted to
Come on, bro.
That's all he wanted to
Be
do.
like
Look at
that,
that
bro.
nigga.
Talking about he ain't got nothing. Nigga,
I was trying to save it. You know
Got the Michael Jackson.
Hey, come on, what else you gotta do?
Got the Michael Jackson curl coming out the
Hey, this is real.
I can't.
Come on, bro.
Pepsi ain't here, nigga. I'm drinking straight Coca-Cola. Nigga, what you talking about, nigga? Ain't nobody set my shit on fire, cuz.
Nigga trying to talk his shit.
Anyways, Nah, I ain't got nothing else.
Bro, you
I'm serious.
Talk-
I'm serious. The only thing I had left was the man weave trend.
No.
I know y'all niggas don't want to talk about that shit.
Cause I don't know nothing.
Let's go for it.
Y'all don't want to go
You
for
said
that.
the man weave trend. What are you talking about?
Just the niggas getting the man weaves. I was on Instagram the other day, right? And I seen a nigga with the waviest shit ever. But let me tell you what happened. They had the wavy video first, the wavy picture first, and then I flipped to the other side, because you see the 2 dots on the bottom of the Instagram. That nigga had a goddamn fucking what's that
His
nigga
was
called?
missing.
The George Foreman. What's the nigga name? George Jefferson.
That nigga took the top off.
Bro,
top off
nigga, no top on the Maybach.
I have nothing on that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So you just not hip to it, like, you know what I'm saying?
I got nothing on
So
that.
you ain't talking about the Tory shit. You ain't talking
Oh
about
no, I'm talking not the Tory shit. Tory got that surgery.
Yeah.
I'm talking about niggas who got no top.
He got
Yeah,
the natural
they get the
surgery, right?
install.
Where
I'm talking,
Yeah.
see, niggas is getting a weave, nigga.
They get the install.
Could you imagine that shit?
install.
I'm not calling my shit an install. No, man, like, no. So what they did was they put mad curly pieces on the shit and lined them up, and they cut them down. And when you cut them down, they get wavy. And I'm like, yo, this shit can't be real. And
This shit be
it
looking
ties
mad
back
poppin'.
and it ties back into relationships, low key, because now you're putting on a front for a woman.
But then that would insinuate the
Then
same thing about
no,
a woman.
you can't-
Like,
then
this
when
is
I
a whole wig. I got a makeup.
But when I
Like,
take my top off, is you gonna love me the same?
But I think
this
we
ain't
do.
When I
what it
take my
was.
top off,
when I
you
take
gonna
my
still-
wig off and I got my little Romeos under here, my
Is I'm gonna be
Millie's.
sexy to you.
Millie's under
I
there?
got the Meek Millies.
Hey, is I'm gonna be sexy to you in that George Jefferson? I got that
Like,
George Jefferson. That's my sexy
it's
baby.
the same type of love. It's like, do you love people for their exterior or the interior? And yes, you do need to be physically attracted to that person.
Sure.
But I think it was Leah was saying it earlier. It's like the more that you become in tune with that person, the more that you fall in love with that person. I don't care if you gain 30 pounds. I'm still gonna love you.
So
like,
what if you was in love with that wavy hair? You was like, oh, this thing got
No.
wavy hair.
That
I'm
is-
gonna have a baby by
that
this
is
thing.
not-
Got
that
wavy
is
hair.
not something that you can fall in love with. That is
but-
infatuation.
But I'm saying,
Like,
okay, so she's infatuated with the wavy
you're
hair.
right.
And that
If
shit's
she's
silky.
in
It's
love
silky.
with the person.
And they got Indian in his
It
family.
don't matter what his head looks
Crazy.
like underneath that install. She's still gonna love him.
His
You
install.
think so?
Yes.
So you think if I had the wavy, I'm
My thing
not
is like,
trying to get deep.
I could see if he was like, nah, this my hair, and then they get a whole year into the relationship and
And he
it
goes
still
swimming.
come off.
I just
It's
go-
like,
Come on.
Nigga go
it's like,
swimming.
damn,
I think
bruh,
that's just-
you lied
I
to
just
me,
think
right?
that's awkward.
Or he allowed me to think a nigga wearing
I just
rags
think it-
every night, I'm like, okay, I see
That nigga
it,
prepping
man.
like a motherfucker.
Exactly, he got his little
What
brush
happened
game going.
That nigga got
The glue is lifting. Is what's going on. That nigga is having.
I think it's
Exactly,
awkward to
that's
see a man
different,
up in.
but-
Yeah.
What's that store over here in
Tyson,
nigga.
nigga.
Tyson? Almost like give me a silky 13.
No, niggas. Let me say, niggas don't buy that shit. Nigga, the barber buys that shit.
Exactly.
Word? Yeah, the barber. You ain't never gotta. You just gotta come in. Niggas will leave like George Jefferson come out like Tiger. Nigga with whole braids. Nigga.
No.
I'm serious.
That's the same thing as like you think these
This nigga
rappers,
funny as
Fetty
hell.
Wap, he got what's called extensions in his hair. You think all
Extensions
the
is
brands,
different.
it's the same shit.
I would get
It's
extensions.
fake hair, like
What? I'm
fake
getting them
hair.
shits.
Like
No, don't do that, Ty.
fucking
I'm killing you.
6ix9ine had a whole
I'll
fucking
whoop your ass on
wig. He
sight.
had a whole install.
6ix9ine had a wig
Like
on.
a whole wig. Like somebody came and glued his shit the fuck down.
He had a
okay?
wig on?
He had a wig.
Yes.
Who?
When he first got out of jail, he had on a wig.
Nigga was wearing wigs like a motherfucker.
He had a wig on?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could
like
tell
that.
because like his actual hair is probably like chest length. The wig was almost ass length. It was a whole like rainbow wig. So
Shit weird, bro.
yeah,
What's up with that nigga, man?
He's a
Like-
fucking weirdo.
that's another topic for another conversation.
That's a
but
nasty ass.
I feel like if I was in love with a person, whatever makes you feel happy, as long as it's not hurting nobody, live your life.
So would you be cool with him getting a reinstall?
I mean, if that's what makes
You
him
just
happy, live your
remixing
life.
the install.
Like I got a different wig for every day of the week.
Had to
Like
ask.
the dude that I decide to settle down with, he gonna have to deal with all them different bitches and personalities. If that's something that he loves me, he gonna deal with it.
So you
it's
cool?
a wig.
So I'm saying,
Like,
okay. So now, would you be willing to take the dread nigga one day, the wave nigga one day?
So if that's what makes him happy, just spice it up.
If a nigga gonna waves the dreads in 3 days, bro, you gonna lose your mind, bro. Cause that nigga gonna be arrogant and then he gonna be mad pretty one day. Come on, bro. Nah.
I feel like live your life, spice it up. Like,
Spice it up.
Hey, Rod, what you say? That's nasty.
That's nasty.
That's a nasty vibe.
That's a nasty ass install, nigga. You having to take that shit out every 3 days and go through
Everything.
threads.
Just
I'm
imagine what he
asking.
look like when he taking that shit out.
Nigga.
Just picture that nigga having a do-rag on. He probably don't even have the install up under that shit either.
His ball.
He just putting the shit in the box or some shit. He just having... That nigga just wearing a do-rag for no reason, trying to make sure she don't know. That nigga put his shit up in the
Do-rag
tub.
on one day.
I gotta protect
One of them
this.
long ass brush.
Hell no.
Like, what the fuck going on here?
Nah, that's out of pocket, bro. Oh my god.
Nah, I don't agree with it.
I wonder how long them shits last, though.
I think
Probably last
They
a
say
few
6
weeks.
months.
Nah. Ain't no way in hell. First off,
I think
mean,
it's just
the
too
hair
many split
itself
personalities.
definitely probably lasts a long time. But
Okay.
the install, like, now you have to keep getting
No,
that shit ripped.
we don't understand 6 months because nigga, we ain't got no top anyway.
Here's the thing, right?
Got no top to grow back. That shit ain't
So,
coming
no,
out.
what I'm hearing.
Ooh, that he said don't come on.
No.
Talk to me.
Every time you sweat, anytime there's any like moisture or liquid, it's breaking up the bonds and the glue, right? So it's the same thing with women. Like when you get your install done, they glue it to your forehead, right? So you sweat, it's loosening that shit up.
Right.
So
that same bond is what you're gonna lose when the relationship goes on. She find out your top can't come.
I hate you so much.
I just think it's too many.
Nah,
He
bullshit.
gonna grow too many goddamn personalities with all them different damn.
That nigga be a new nigga every week.
Every week he a
Every
new
week,
nigga.
I'm a new nigga.
You gotta let your bitch fly, okay? Let your fly. Y'all can change it up together.
Hell no, G.
Nigga change the colors and shit.
Nah, bro. Nigga got the straight blonde and black shit like Future. Bro, you was a nasty nigga,
That's
boy.
disgusting. Bless me. Bless me.
She belonged to the streets. Fuck out of here.
We coming down to the end. Do anybody got any blunt?
Bro, I got one. I got one today, bro.
You
You
got
want to go first?
Yeah, of course. I'm going last.
Meg Thee Stallion didn't get shot.
I've been
Oh
saying
my
that
gosh.
She did not get shot.
I really feel like that. The way that sis was working it in that
Bro, did
rock
you see that? Oh, bro, she did not get
She
shot.
got shit in her
Sorry.
foot. There's no way
There's
Cindy
no
fuck, you're gonna be in
way.
here. I don't even like to wear heels to work to walk in, to the club to walk in. Sis got shot in her whole foot and allegedly had
Both.
surgery.
Both.
In 2 months, a month and a half, rather, you heal.
You shake
It's
her
not
shit.
even a month and a half. They had to make the video.
Well,
They had to edit the video.
When was the
True.
video
That is
made?
true.
It was
They
made
released the
before
video
or after?
on Friday
Was
or
it-
last Friday?
Feel like
Was it
a
made before
I think
or
it was
after she shot?
It was after she got shot.
Yeah, because when they was
If I'm
on
not
live,
mistaken, I could be
Cardi was on live and she was like, "Oh, we spent every single day together. Like it feels weird that we're not together." As in, it was recent. So, to me, the fact that like we didn't hear shit about like Tory Lanez still being in jail, like, and
Ain't shit
we heard
came
about
up.
charges that were pending, but there's no arrest
Right.
record.
Let me tell you.
There's if you look it up, he's not in any system. Like what, y'all just deported him on the low? Like what is it?
I know when the
Illuminati
motherfucker step
shit?
on some glass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't number stitches and surgery, I guess.
Yeah.
You stepped on. The first report was glass, and that's what it was. To me, I never switched it from there. I never even thought she got shot.
And then my
He just
thing is,
disappeared for nothing to me. If you ask me, like I don't like that for him, but he needs. I mean, he needs to come out and say something. Somebody needs to come out and say something because
Exactly.
something is wrong in that story. Something is missed. We got one end of the story. Tory never even spoke.
We didn't even get Meg's end of the story. She just went and like.
Yeah, not really.
my thing is this a rollout just for WAP or is it a rollout? Does she have something coming out?
I'm thinking that she have something coming out because
Yeah.
she didn't do a lot of publicity for WAP. It was a lot of Cardi just grinding, like
Right.
going everywhere, like promoting the song on Instagram and stuff, promoting. So I think something is going on with her where I don't know if she then got like another record deal or she finna drop an album or something.
Something's going on.
And she gonna pull an August Alsina right when it's about to pop up. That's when she gonna spill the tea on the events that allegedly occurred. So we'll see.
Because my thing was, I saw a twerk video, the other day. I'm like, there's no way she got shot in her foot.
Shit,
Yeah.
She
I
can't be
twerk
moving
when I
like
work
that,
out
bro.
too hard.
She can't be
So,
moving like that, bro. She's injured. She should have what, cast or something on her feet, right?
A boot, something.
Yeah, something. So, yeah, that's my blunt opinion for the week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, y'all might be amazed when I say this shit. But I think in a verse battle, Drake and Jay-Z should go at it.
That shit'll never happen, bro.
I don't think neither one of them ever do it, but I agree.
But that shit.
I would rather Kanye, to be honest.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how I
Kanye
feel
and
about
Drake
that.
or Kanye
and Drake.
Jay?
No.
I would rather Kanye and Drake because they beefing for so long. They have so many issues. I would rather them go song for song, battle it out in that way, and then become friends, make some music together. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see cohesiveness in a situation. They both black men. I'm trying to,
understand.
you know, I just want to see. I want to see the peace.
I think Drake and Jay, they got beef too.
No,
Yeah, they do. They got
they got underlying beef, but they
But
always
see,
make.
that's
But they
why
make
I
a,
think their
but they make a
top-
song
their
every
verse-
album.
Their verse battle will be good because
They did
they
something
they
already.
got
They did a
beef.
song last
They
time.
got competition beef
What?
of who better than who.
Who?
On Scorpion,
Which one?
the shit with him and
The last one they did was Pound Cake on Nothing Was the Same. I thought.
Scorpion, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't remember that.
They got that tick for tack beef.
They got. It's not beef.
It's
So
a
to me, that's friendly competition.
Exactly.
Okay, and that's why.
Yeah,
I
it
said-
ain't like him and
it's not real
Kanye
beef
shit.
to me.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's
They
why I
hate each other,
said
nigga.
their verse battle will be better because it's a more competitive music versus music. I think I'm better than you. You think you
I
better
feel like
than me.
it's kind of hard when we do these verse
Kanye,
battles.
that's some Jerry Springer shit. You settle that on Jerry
Jerry
Springer.
Springer.
Or whatever the fuck that shit is. Whatever you want to settle it on, whatever show.
That's all.
Oh, talk
I don't
up.
know. I don't really like the versus battles where they have somebody who is still like popping right now. Like, not to say that Jay-Z don't have records that still hit. They're just not recent. Like, they're not like
He got some relevant
Yesterday.
joints. But I'm saying he got some
I.e.
relevant
Drake
joints.
dropped a song yesterday.
Copy.
So it's
That
like
shit is fire too. I ain't gonna even lie, that shit is fire.
I said this earlier. I feel like Drake is the male version of Beyonce in the sense that Drake could release some fucking trash. It could be like A, B, C, D, and everybody like, this is it. Like, he's saying the alphabet. Like, that's
I've never heard the alphabet like this before.
like, it doesn't matter what Drake releases, everybody gonna say it's fire. So the song, it hasn't necessarily grown on me yet, but
Yeah.
That shit
verdict is
hard.
still out. I think it's okay.
That shit is out.
Yeah,
It's not his best work. It's okay.
What, the song?
Yeah,
It grew on me the first time
I don't like Dirks. I really don't like Dirks.
I don't mind Dirk's part. I think it brings. I think it brings some.
I like the
definition to
Drake
song.
and Draco shit. I like that. That was a cool little bar.
And then
Yeah,
you
Drake-
know,
Drake
you
was
know,
hard.
and
Yeah.
he got personal shit with personal people in that shit. So that's why I said
The video was really
that
hard.
shit
I think Drake is doing a really good job at directing his own videos. I think he deserves a little more credit because he actually directed that him and Chris Brown shit. He directed.
Yeah.
I'm sure he directed this
I didn't
one.
know that.
Yeah, he directs a lot of videos and he makes sure that it's funny, it's entertaining, or it's people in it. He embarrasses himself a lot. You never notice
Yeah.
that because self humility is also it's key to being humble like he is. And I think that's a really good quality. Yeah.
Well, that was my blunt opinion. I think that would be dope. Jay-Z and damn, I'm fucking up.
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
and
and
Drake.
Drake. Yeah.
Well,
That'd
that
be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be a good one.
George, you got one?
I do have one. Y'all probably gonna hate me for this, but I feel like my blunt opinion is it seems like dudes prefer this natural woman, but they're always more attracted to these plastic bodies. So, or these, I'm not going to say plastic per se, because I guess a fat transfer is technically not plastic, but it's still work done.
It's work.
So,
For sure.
that's my blunt opinions. I feel like men are more attractive to these unnatural bodies, but want to sit here and press you. But I don't want you to wear a wig. I don't want you to wear makeup. You don't need to have this, that, and the third done.
I'll tell you like this. I got a lot of personal friends that hate that shit. So I don't like plastic. He don't like plastic. It's a couple of my friends that disguise that. They hate that shit. So I'm not sure who your group of friends are, but a lot of my friends hate it. So I disagree with that.
So when you do your little search on Pornhub or whatever your porn site of choice is, are you searching for like things like, I don't know, BBW, like thick bitches with fat asses, big ass titties?
I'm pretty
and
sure
small
it is.
waists
It's
and
not
stuff?
plastic though. You can't.
You're
You
right.
can't- you
It's a
can't
fat
tell.
transfer. However, it's still work done, is what I'm saying.
Even if you're doing it, you
If
ain't
her
gonna
thighs
say
don't
myself,
match-
oh, she got a fat transfer. I'm gonna click on that.
If her thighs don't match, she had work done.
How
So
you can tell?
her thighs do not match her ass.
We don't think that
She
deep
had
into.
work done.
I don't think no man think that deep into clicking on no goddamn.
Well, I think that if the thighs don't match, it's definitely. I'm with both of y'all, to be honest. I think we don't think so deep.
You ever did that?
I don't think we think too deep, but I also think that when I see it, I kind of click off that shit.
So do you not
It's
think
just
that?
it's unattractive to. I mean, when I see it, like when I see it, it's nasty looking. Like, you know,
It
what I'm
just
saying?
don't
You ever
look
see a
right.
big butt and little skinny ass, twig ass?
That's what
legs,
I'm talking about. Her
you
thighs
be
don't
like,
match.
Like
that shit
Like
nasty.
Black
like,
China for me, she just don't do it. For me.
No, she don't do
She
it.
look
for
like
me.
a pea.
Yeah, it
But
look weird, bro.
Like
She look like a
Lil'
Mega
Kim
Man or
and-
something. Like she got
Yeah,
titties
it
and
just
the
look
waist
nasty.
and then a fucking big white.
That's
and a
not
big
what we
white-
like.
Yeah, I like,
like
natural.
natural.
I'm
so my thing is like
I'm
there are a
talking
lot
natural
of women
cellulite.
that
What it is.
look natural but have definitely had work done, and it's not because it's like, oh, I admitted it on a to a blog or whatever. Like, I guess
wouldn't
me
know that.
as a woman, I can tell like women are not shaped like Cardi B and Dream Doll and Delicious
And
and
all
shit
of
like
them
that.
have bad work done.
Exactly. Like,
I
do
don't know
you
about
think that?
Delicious though. I think
Do you
she
think
natural.
your ass just
That shit
naturally
been
sits
shit
high
I think
forever?
she said she.
No.
No.
I'm not gonna.
Do your titties sit naturally high forever? No. If at 35 and 45 they ass and they titties is not sagging at least a little bit, work. Like,
Or you got to be skeptical. You talking about a man.
I didn't take it there.
I'm saying. I mean, 'cause-
Might be David.
right, might be David, not Diane.
Or Duke.
Well then, so do y'all feel like y'all further perpetuate the, I guess, society-driven idea of what beauty looks like?
No.
Nah, I'm cool on that.
No.
You
I
don't
think
think
I
that you
pass.
further perpetuate it?
No.
I think about, you know what I do? I think that we do sometimes. And I think that because of social media,
Yeah.
to be honest. I think that social media is a piece of shit. I think that it's changed the aspect of women, the way that women even perceive themselves. So, like, I look at like ugly girls now. When I'm being real. I'm being funny, but at the same time I'm being real. So, an ugly girl with a big ass. Remember when you was young, you see an ugly girl. Damn, she got a big ass. That bitch is ugly.
Butterface, nigga.
But nowadays, that same bitch getting 20,000 likes on Instagram, and she ain't ugly no more. Even if she is, she still got a big ass.
Exactly.
She still gonna get all the likes, and likes mean attention. Attention means arrogance from a woman you never even fucking look at if she was outside on these streets without this fucking app. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that we as men we do perpetuate it some. We are the cause of this shit to an extent. We are the reason that this shit exists. To be honest, not us per se. Maybe some of us. I've double tapped it in one or two. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what attracts us to
Leo's.
women.
I'm playing.
And that's what attracts us to women.
But I think women.
I'm sorry, you said
women
what
actually-
attracts
That's what attracts us to women. The look.
Yeah.
Dang, she got a nice. Or
But I think
whatever
when-
you prefer. Like if you like petite women, if she's built the way you like, ooh, okay.
I think it's more women too, bro. Like they see them clicks, like damn, she getting hella clicks. Let me try to,
It's attention.
Yeah, but like,
shake
where
it.
do
You gotta
the
think
clicks
it's a
come
lot of-
from, though,
From
right?
men. But so Fab has said a line like the root of all evil used to be money, but now it's attention. That shit stuck with me. Even though that line is probably 7 years old.
Yeah.
But now I can't even get that shit out of my head.
'Cause it's true, it's
because,
cut.
yeah, exactly. The truth in them bars is one of the things I hold. Like that shit is crazy. It's so true. It's so true. It's crazy. Like it makes me feel like a certain type of way. When I see an ugly woman, I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't even look at you outside of this fucking app.
Exactly.
But you'll get a 50K like, and it's like I'm like, God damn, like what the
So
fuck?
do you think an ugly woman is securing herself by doing stuff like that? Or
It's secure in the future. Because if I was an ugly woman with a big butt, secure your future. Start an OnlyFans. Do something that's gonna help yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or do what regular people do. Work.
Nah. Just sell these pics, nigga.
I'm sorry, I ain't call it bitch, but you know, just
Get these likes up.
you know, secure it. Fuck it. I mean, take advantage. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm just saying that we are the reason it exists. You know what I'm saying? Men, thirsty ass niggas. We are the reason it exists. So
Sad, bro.
it's true. I got a blunt opinion whenever you're ready though. So
Yep.
you know,
Go ahead.
my blunt opinion is that we as black people are overlooking black on black crime, and we are, and I'm not trying to dive too deep, but
Oh man.
we are overlooking black on black crime, and we're fucking exaggerating this whole police killing us.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree.
I don't agree with that at all.
I think we are.
Right?
I don't agree.
I'm like, I
For
don't
the simple
agree.
fact, I don't agree. For the simple fact, we understand what's going on in the hood. We completely do. We understand. And beyond popular opinion, there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that they don't show y'all in the media that happens in the hood.
Of course, that goes without saying. Though,
So
Leo.
if we seen that more, we wouldn't think that. See what I'm saying? So it's not over exaggerated because of over exaggerated
No,
because of the media.
We're overlooking. I'm saying.
I don't
We're
think
not
that
overlooking
we
it
overlook
because it's
it.
hard. It's going to be hard to stop. You have to.
You can't just think like that, bro.
But
It's
Like,
hard.
he has a point, right?
It's hard to stop.
So-
Why? Is you going?
like all the niggas in Chicago. What? Last
It's hard
week,
to
all
stop.
them niggas
So here's
died,
the
bro.
thing,
Like
right?
that's,
hard
that's
to
just
stop.
cool though.
So you
Like,
got
okay,
me.
that's
We're not
okay.
justifying
I
the
didn't
action.
say
We just said it's difficult
It's
to
difficult
end, right?
to stop. He shot you. He shot your cousin, right? He shot. Listen to what I'm saying. You will get it. He shot your cousin, killed him. Can you make amends with him?
You know what's
So
funny?
it's not just even about that, right? It's about, think about proximity, right?
Okay, sure.
So when you think about neighborhoods in general, usually they're divided by race, right? So
Sure.
black people normally live with black people.
Black people.
White people live with white people, Hispanics, Italians, Germans, Jews, all of that, right?
Right.
I get where you going.
Who do you think is going to have the most negative impact criminally on black people when black people live with black people?
Black people.
Exactly, because it's all that surrounds them, right? So is black on black crime high? Yes. But is it disproportionately high compared to white on white crime? No. So at the end of the day, how are we sitting here and saying like, oh, well, we need to be, checking ourselves for black on black crime when in reality, there's white on white crime we also don't talk about.
Absolutely.
So are we overlooking it? No, because we're not overlooking white
It's
on white.
hard, G. I'm telling you, it's
Like-
hard.
But I'm just,
It's a hard
I guess
thing,
I guess
man.
the angle I'm coming from is just going, and I hate to bring shit back to the internet because sometimes I can't stand it. But the internet has showed me videos after video after video of black men shooting each other point blank range. Actually,
it's sad as fuck.
Soon as recent as yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man puts his gun down and says, you know what, I'm gonna fight you man to man. Let's go. The nigga takes his gun, shoots him in the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like damn, like you know what I'm saying?
It's
How easy
very
would've been to fucking
fucking
fight?
sad. It is, right? But we can't sit here and say, okay, well, we're overlooking it and we're replacing it with police brutality because that's a thing that actually happens. That's like me sitting here smacking the shit out of you and then Leo coming and punching you in your face and you like, well, only Adora hit me. Like, no, you got two-piece by both of us. So
Damn.
at the end of the day, can we sit here and be like, oh, we're overlooking black on black crime and police brutality doesn't exist because we're eliminating ourselves? No, because first of all, police are supposed to serve and protect. They are public servants to us. They should not be killing us. I don't give a fuck if you caught me red-handed guilty. Unless I am putting your life in jeopardy, you do not have any reason, means, or legal action to take my life.
Right.
That is the law. So police brutality is a thing. No, I don't think that it is, replacing
I just think it's hard,
our
bro.
perception when we think of black on black crime.
It's hard.
Black on black crime, yes, is a thing. It needs to stop. But like Leo was saying, it's going to be definitely something
Difficult.
that's extremely
It's-
difficult.
that's
But
a
I
the
agree.
problem-
I agree with being difficult. I never said that. I was never trying to stop it. I'm just trying to say that sometimes.
That's gonna be a
I
plan.
don't think
We
it's
should
overlooked.
slow it down.
Yeah, I just don't think. I just sometimes think. You don't think it's overlooked?
Absolutely
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do because
Absolutely
I
not.
just.
We might
I see. I see
we
what's.
even might think we have
I
the
see what's
perfect
publicized
Yeah.
on the news. I see what's plastered in front of my face on the internet.
But my
I
thing
see
is
what's-
both. But in And the reason, at least I feel
I see the black on the internet too, by the way.
Yeah,
But
the
it's not as
reason
big as the
I
white.
feel like
police brutality.
it's publicized more like black on black crime is to justify the actions of police when they kill us. Because why? Black people kill black people all the time. One, it takes away from our ability to be looked at as humane. So it's like, okay, well, it's like, you know, a squirrel getting run over. It happens every day. They kill each other. Why can't we, right? And in addition to that, like it allows them to, you know, be able to do it and not feel any remorse behind it. Well, I had reason to do it, and this then it ties into the legal aspect of it, because a police officer does not have the right legally to murder anybody unless they feel like their life is in imminent danger. Right?
That's what they supposed to do.
Now, just,
That is the legal term.
Right.
That their life has to be in imminent danger, right? So if they paint these pictures of us that all we do is kill one another. I'm supposed to be your sister. You're supposed to be my brother, and I could kill you. Why would they not pull a gun on me? I'm dangerous.
now just think about this. It's hard to first it got to be a certain plan we have to stick with when it comes to ending this, and then a lot of times when you come into these young boys that's doing this shit, you have to have a solution. Not only you have to have a set solution, you have to have some type of financial way they can escape this. We don't have that.
So,
We don't have a coalition that can get certain gangs together and end this violence. It's going to be hard because if you look at it, 60% of this crime that's happening with black on black, it's a retaliation killing. It's me taking your cousin's life and you taking my cousin's life, and it's going back and forth. That's what we're facing. That's going to be the hardest part of ending this violence. It's going to be hard. That's the difficult part about it.
I don't think there's an end to it.
It is. I don't think it's no.
I don't think there's.
It's not an end.
To be honest, I just think that, and that's my blunt opinion, that sometimes we overlook it with all of the shit that's in our face, and that's what I meant by it.
Yeah.
We have so much police brutality on the news. We have this and that, and us killing. You know, that black guy killing a little white kid the other day, which was very, very tragic. But you know, he shot him point blank range. That shit is very sad. But we have all of that. We have everything else, but the fact that, you know, black people are killing black people in the hood every single day.
I don't think
or even in the
overlook it,
streets.
though.
I'm telling you what is
I
plastered in front of us. I'm talking about, and maybe I should have been more specific.
It sounds more like you saying, like, not necessarily we overlooking it, but we're
Just
more
like-
so like desensitized
Right,
to it. So
and
we
that's what
see
I'm
it so
saying.
often that it actually doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I do agree with that, is because it
I
has
agree,
been
yeah.
plastered so much in front of us. I did not grow up in the hood, but I did not grow up in the best conditions. So I did see a lot of black on black crime. A lot of, you know, my friends are either in jail or dead due to black on black crime.
Sure.
I get it, right? But because it's happened so frequently to me or people that I know, it doesn't hurt me as much because it happened so frequently. So I think if that is your point, I definitely agree with that. But overlooking it, I can't overlook it because it happens.
Maybe
so
I should have
much.
been more specific, but I definitely just don't think it gets. And maybe I should have said it doesn't get the publicity that I think it deserves. I think we should be talking about it more. I think it should be in front of our faces more. I think we should have it.
But
I don't think it is.
Media,
but
you don't have the media going into these hoods.
But media is not okay. I'm not looking for media to do that. I'm looking for media to talk about it. That's it.
Why are they going to
It's not-
talk about something that they
It's easy,
deem
but
happens so
what happens if
frequently,
the
right?
media-
It's like,
what happens
are
if
they
you
going to
burn
report
that?
us breathing?
I understand that.
Like,
That's like them reporting every house fire.
So,
They
Ty, this is what I'm
It's not gonna
saying.
happen.
What happens if we did do it, but the media will never report it? See, we only grasp what the media tell us. It's like, if we watch media, nobody ain't trying to do nothing for black and black, which is a lie. It's a lot of coalitions out there on black crime that's trying to stop this shit. But it's hard.
There's no stop. I'm talking about.
I'm not stop, but
it's just
slow
not being,
it
it's just
down.
being
Slow it down,
overlooked.
yeah.
It's slowed down for
hard.
sure. It can be slowed down,
It's
but
hard,
there's
bro.
no such thing as stopping this shit because there just isn't enough people.
I
There's
think
enough-
that-
Just like-
first off, just the way we were raised will stop. Will continue this shit forever because black people feel like, and I think Nipsey had said this one time, was we need to change the way that we are, that we react to disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So the way we react to disrespect is disgusting. white people, and I'm not trying to point them out, but sometimes they react disrespect with like, oh fuck you, forget it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna brush that shit off.
Exactly.
We get offended and we take that shit extreme. Fuck your mother.
Because now,
Fuck your mother is gonna get you killed.
Now let's
Exactly.
let's
saying, like,
now
that
let's
shit is crazy.
add context to it. Let's
Sure.
add context to it. You don't know what happened to that man that day. You don't know if he lost his job. You don't know if he going through it with his baby mom. He can't pay his bills.
Question.
He can't-
Before
you
you
know what
keep
I'm
going,
saying?
does white people have those same problems?
No.
Yes, the fuck they do.
They do.
Of course they do.
I'm not saying they don't, but I don't. I ain't never seen no white for that. Goddamn problem.
Listen, I can
Bro,
introduce you to a
I'm
couple.
a man that's been through child support court after child support court and had problem with my kid's mother. Bro, there's many white
you
people
got
in there,
a lot
there's
of
black people.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll see the same people in there with the same issues that you having, but they're not gonna take it to the extreme. It's the way we raised, bro.
Exactly.
It's the way we've been fucking programmed as people.
Yeah, think about it like this. It's
nasty,
like,
bro.
how many times have your parent told you, oh, if they hit you, you hit them back?
First thing that fucking we was told, bro. First thing I was told. 3 years old.
Right
Hit
there.
them back.
And it's
I was
not
got my
just
ass
like,
whooped
oh,
if I didn't.
they caused me physical harm, so I need to embark physical harm on them. No, it's deeper than that. It comes from disrespect. They are invading your personal boundaries, your personal space. So I feel disrespected, I need to disrespect back. When in reality, and that's a lesson that I'm learning right now, is that when people disrespect you, it literally has nothing to do with you. So why am I going to sit here and jeopardize my freedom, my life, my reputation, my career over some shit that was some internal shit with somebody else? Like, that's the shit that we need to be teaching our kids.
And that's and as a father, I try to produce that and push that narrative to my children, because I think that there's an issue at home first, and then we let our kids out in the streets with that same issues that we had back then, and then you continue the fucking the cycle of bullshit.
I definitely
what am I supposed to do with my children, bro? I gotta teach them.
I definitely teach
Exactly.
my 12-year-old that it's like it's a certain way you do things. You gotta do things certain. It's like back when we was growing up, you can fight. You gotta move different.
You ain't fighting now. Your children.
gotta teach
You
your
cannot
kids
fight
different
now.
You gotta let them know that in certain
You can't.
situations, man, you're gonna have to take a L.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And not even get your ass whooped, but sometimes
You just gotta
what
walk
I'm saying
away.
what I'm saying is, if you see that kid got a gun, he don't got, and you don't got a gun, take that L, bro.
Whether you see they got a gun or not, you never know what anybody else gonna do.
Yeah.
They could literally, your kid could be fighting somebody else's kid, and they can punch your kid the wrong way, boom, coma. Or they can knock their head on the ground, boom, dead. Like, that was the same shit. I was just telling my niece, who's 11, she was in a play fight with one of her cousins, and I fussed her out for it. Like, baby, you cannot be fighting out here. I don't care if it's playing or not, because the cops roll by, they see you fighting, you going to jail. You made that little girl hit her head on the ground, you going to jail. Okay? They don't care that you're 11 years old.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta change.
They will kill you.
You gotta change the narrative.
Like,
change it.
it's
You
so
gotta change
different
the way you
than
gotta
when we grew
raise
up.
them.
Like, nah.
Like, we can go outside. We can even when we was growing up, we ain't really fist fight. You go get some boxing gloves, nigga. You got a problem with me? I got a problem with you. Let's go get some boxing gloves.
I done
what
made
I'm
my
saying?
nigga nose bleed one time.
Yeah, and that's how we was raised. You know what I'm saying? But now,
Nigga ran and clear it out.
now through so many years, is now we being trained to, all right, pick up a gun.
See, that's just a nasty baby. I can't raise my children.
Pick up the blicky.
Exactly.
That shit out of pocket.
Pick up the Draco.
But either way, anybody got any new music they listening to? This is kind of how we always kind of ended. I mean, I know this kind of like changes the whole fucking like switches the narrative.
Right.
It's so crazy, but it is how we end. You know, we're gonna end it out right here. I just want to see if anybody had any new music. Usually we kind of run down that real quick. I know that's something that we.
Yeah, I don't really listen to like some of the stuff y'all be talking, because I don't really listen to like modern rap. I think it's a little trashy.
It's not all modern rap.
But I was listening to the Janae Aiko Chilumbo Deluxe album. That's my girl. Fix your face. Don't do my girl like
You
that.
gotta say that again. I'm saying what I'm not understanding is what the fuck did you just say?
Oh,
Janae?
Chilumbo is the name of the album. It's
Chilumbo?
Yeah, that's one of her last names, Chilumbo.
That's one of her last names.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the deluxe version version. They got a couple extra songs on there that got a little spicy.
Okay. Like the spice.
Yeah.
She still fuck with Sean?
She does. She does. They broke up for a minute. I saw them on live together. It was a few months ago, and their energy together, it's just like unmatched. Like you could tell they just really love each other.
She got that nigga tatted, right?
I think she got it covered up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when they broke up.
Damn, you break up for 3 days and you covered up there?
No, they was broken up for a while. I want to say probably like a year and a half, and they just got back together recently.
Oh, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. They look really happy.
You gotta
together.
goddamn
But yeah,
erase it and come
go
back.
check her shit out. She got a song on there. It's called On the Way with her sister Mila J.
Okay.
And
Fire.
play it for your ladies. I'm trying to tell you. That bro
Fire.
spicy.
Put that shit
That
on my
bro
boombox.
spicy. No, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna make a
You
CD
definitely
tonight.
get some ass to that song.
I'm making a CD.
Stop.
Got some with
Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna take it with the R&B.
Okay, what else you do?
Yeah, I'm on my R&B shit.
I like his name Vito. You ever heard of him?
I haven't.
He
Vito sounds really familiar.
he seen Computer Love.
Okay.
Computer Love, nigga, that's Zapp and Roger, nigga.
No.
Okay, new Computer Love,
The
okay.
new Computer
Like,
Love.
what is this?
Laptop love.
I am unfamiliar.
He got go listen to it.
Okay.
I've been jiving. Yeah, Vito.
How you spell it?
V-I-T-O.
V-E-D-O.
Vito.
Vito. Got it. Noted.
Yeah, I got one. I like Division.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah,
video.
Division, man. He's hard, man.
It's two of them, right?
Yeah, it's two of them. They got a new project called Muse and Her Feelings. I can't stop listening to that shit, man. That shit hard.
I'm gonna have
You
to
gotta check
get
it
on my
out.
way home.
I be listening to some
I
shit.
put you on. Right?
Don't do him like
Put you on, bro. Don't do that. I tell you when you put me
Put
on.
me on. That nigga always say, put me on some shit here, put me on. That nigga said,
put you
bro,
on this.
that nigga said, bro, I'll put you on Kodak. I said, no.
No, I was fucking.
I'll put you on
But
Kodak?
you put me on Kodak.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
did
give you
put
your
did
props.
I put you on Pierre?
You did.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why-
yeah.
Bro,
And then-
I'm sincere when you tell
Okay,
me.
so I don't think you put me on the vision. You might have though.
Alright,
You might have. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'll take that.
You told me a couple times about it though. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody's preached more division shit to me than this nigga.
So,
But I think I heard about it first on another pod. That's all. And I was like, oh, maybe I did. Maybe he did though. I don't know.
I feel like he did put you on.
thank you. Just give me the props.
I think he did.
Anyway, the guest needs to get out. All right. Like, I'm on my boy Cone Loc. I know y'all probably never heard of him, but
Nope.
Yeah.
he's somebody. He's Rob right here. I put Rod on the Cone Loc too.
He's hard.
Yeah, he got some shit. He got a song called So Icy. I know it's hard rap. I'm sorry, but that shit is fire. Like,
Only icy I recognize is from So Weedy. Okay.
what about Gucci?
That's back.
You don't know about Gucci?
That's back
The
in
best
the day.
A&R in the game?
That's back in the day.
I just wanted to know.
I'm talking about right now. Okay.
The best A&R in the game.
Hard.
Mulatto just put out a song, a remake of Gucci, Freaky Girl.
Who?
This rapper, her name is Mulatto.
Mulatto. I heard of Mulatto. Yeah, she
Yeah.
fire. I like her.
Yeah, she was on the WAP video.
Oh yeah, she was in the wild video. I heard about.
Chill
I
out,
heard
though,
about
she's
it.
only like 21.
Is that what?
I said, chill out, she's only like 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not touching up with that anyway, so I'm good. But yeah, I guess we're gonna close it out. I think we got into a lot of good topics today.
It was fun.
I think somebody's sweating in the corner.
We appreciate our guests for coming on
Straight.
to the show and whatnot.
Thank you for having me,
appreciate
guys.
you.
Appreciate our guests.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, make sure you come back. Bring some different weave, Bring a different weave so we can see this one. Bring
you don't
the
do me like
braids.
that. Nah.
Bring the braids. So
I
we can see.
might bring the Cardi next time.
Bring
I
the
don't
Cardi.
know, I don't
Okay,
know.
you gonna bring the WAP shit?
Chill.
With the beehive?
Nah,
Okay.
That's OD.
Got the breakaways.
I'm not finna do the
She gonna bring the comb head and shit. The upbreak.
Breakaway weaves, nigga.
I might bring the still missing hairpiece.
You can't bring the finger waves in. You know what I'm saying?
Stop with the finger
Okay.
waves.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I hate you, bro.
I'm bringing the finger waves in next time.
Do it.
Fact.
I got you. I'm gonna do them for you.
Bet.
I got you.
Fuck out of here. All right, well, this is the Blunt Opinion Pod, but we had a good time tonight, so we just want to close it out, man. Anybody else got anything to say?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Please do.
Subscribe.
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 Yeah.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.